time for Jersey Shore Bulldog football on the Bear Country Sports Network. In just a moment, we'll join the sports guys Sam Cooperman and Doug Byerly for today's second-round playoff game against Meadville. This exclusive broadcast brought to you by TLC Fuels, the law offices of Dreyer and Dieter, S.A. Piper Logistics, Woodlands Bank, Guy Rock Excavating, Country Berry Shack, River Valley Internet, Jersey Shore State Bank, Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Susquehanna Transit, Domino's, Penn Strategies, B.A. Meixel Electric, First Quality, American Legion Post 36, Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal, Hollick's Coal and Oil, Pizza to Go, Charles Construction, Fredham Disposal, Oval Country Store, the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Real Estate, and Santino's Italian Cuisine. Comments regarding this game, the express property of WQBR-FM, may not be retransmitted or used in any way without express written permission from Maximum Impact Communications. Now, here's the sports guys Sam Cooperman and Doug Byerly on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Good afternoon from Clarion Memorial Stadium on the campus of Clarion University here in Western Pennsylvania. Jersey Shore football has reached the state quarterfinals in Quad A for the third consecutive year. The Bulldogs now take on their next test. It is the District 10 winners in that of the Meadville Bulldogs. The term Bulldogs will not be effective today, but Jersey Shore hoping to be very productive as they were last week in a 20-7 victory down against Allentown Central Catholic on Friday of last week. The Bulldogs of Jersey Shore coming off the state finals appearance last year where they lost by a touchdown to champion Thomas Jefferson. Jersey Shore has reached this point a number of times, and now the Bulldogs look to get back to where they've been, the state semifinals and beyond. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly joining you here from Clarion. And Doug, we're out here, thankfully in the press box, but out here in the cold. Temperatures right about freezing. There's snow on the side of the turf field here, and the snow is kind of slid to the side of the turf. It was engulfing it a little more as we walked into the stadium, but a little slippery conditions. What do you make of this game day atmosphere?
Great to be here at Clarion University. Great matchup here, Bulldog versus Bulldog, state quarterfinals. So you know the teams are good on both sides of the football without question. Be an interesting matchup because Meadville will run the football again and run it again. They really don't throw very much unless they have to. But Coach Gravish talked to us pregame. You know, they're expecting Meadville to maybe try and mix some things up a little bit, maybe try and test that Jersey Shore pass defense early in the ball game to see if they can break a big one. But the Jersey Shore defense has been so outstanding the last couple of weeks, shutting down a very good Allentown Central Catholic in the second half, allowing only 3 second-half first downs. If they have a chance to play that well again and do that, they certainly would have a chance to get a win here today and go on to the state semifinals.
A Jersey Shore defense that through 13 games, of course, all of which they've won, 102 points allowed. That's 7.8 points a game, and in 10 of the last 11 halves they've played, they have not allowed a touchdown. This is a locked-in defensive unit coupled with a high-octane, fast-tempo offense that can put a lot of points on the scoreboard. Meadville, as you mentioned, a team that runs. Their leading rusher, Kalon Simmons, with 30 touchdowns this year. Griffin Buzzle not far behind him with 19. They'll put up a lot of rushing yards, and Jersey Shore will certainly try to limit them in that respect. A lot to get to here on our pregame show. We'll bounce around and tell you about our out-of-town scores brought to you by Susquehanna Transit. We'll give you the starters, and we'll have my interview with Coach Tom Gravish. Doug alluded to it moments ago, but you'll hear from the head man himself. Got here nice and early, got a chance to speak with them, and Jersey Shore and Meadville are on tap for a 1 o'clock kickoff here from Clarion. Back on the Bear Country Sports Network for this state playoff game right after this.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalonoil.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. On that heavy shelf you hung yesterday. Turns out you didn't use enough anchors. Wait, you didn't use any anchors? Now you've got an open floor plan. Trendy. And if you have the wrong home insurance, you could need a wall of money to fix this. So get home insurance with Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhatton is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhatton for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you hear? The Downtown Lock Haven Inc. Haven Hollywood Holiday Parade is this Saturday at 6 p.m. on Main Street. Movie-themed floats and lots of them. Come down early, have a bite, do some shopping. Help Downtown Lock Haven Inc. kick off the 2021 Small Business Saturdays. The big man himself will be in town, and rumor has it he's bringing a couple of antlered friends with him. Gather the family and head to Downtown Lock Haven this Saturday for the start of our Shop Local, Shop Lock Haven. Parade starts at 6. This ad was made possible by a Clinton County Tourism Grant.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
It's time to let Fredham Incorporated haul your trash and recyclables. Well, that's if you want convenient and reliable service. Fredham Incorporated offers many options to fit your needs, including bags, cans, cards, roll-offs, cleanups, and single-stream recycling. That's one can where you put everything, and they'll separate it for you. Offering online bill pay, Fredham Incorporated, family-owned and operated, concerned about the environment, serving you for the last 50 years. Call Fredham Incorporated today, 570-398-1814.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
The state quarterfinals coming to you from Clarion Memorial Stadium on the campus of Clarion University. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. We likely will have a surprise appearance from Brandon Barker. He should be en route to the stadium within the next 10 minutes or so. Be walking into the press box like Willis Reed out of the tunnel. Looking forward to the Brandon Barker experience. We get ready for Jersey Shore and Meadville, the District 4 winners, the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, 13-0, and the numbers are just eye-popping, and they have been under Tom Gravish's 10 years, but the stretch Jersey Shore is on, they've now won 30 of their last 32 games dating back to the 2019 season, where after an early October loss to Southern Columbia, they just powered through the rest of the season all the way to the state semifinals, and then last season in the COVID-shortened season, made it all the way to the state finals. The Bulldogs, younger team coming into this year, maybe the predictions might have had them a little lower than past teams given the inexperience, but man, I'll tell you what, this team has just picked up right where they've left off, and now they face a Meadville team that's in a similar boat, a team that in 2016 with former Penn State running back Journey Brown as their leading player, scoring 51 touchdowns. You want to talk about eye-popping. In an 11-3 season, they made the 5A quarterfinals. Now in 4A, they're back there for the second time under Coach Ray Collins in his 8th year. And Meadville, a team that he said 3 returning starters, weren't picked to win the region, basically took the JV team, got them ready as fast as possible. But here we are. That's the setup. And Doug Byerly, something that we talked about is Jersey Shore's ability to wear down other teams. Jersey Shore, a team with that high-octane fast tempo offense. They will move. They will get right back on the ball as soon as possible. And you have a Meadville team that only 33 players dressed. That's about 10 less than what Jersey Shore has. And those numbers become a factor, especially if a few guys go down with cramps, injuries, what have you, as the game progresses.
And certainly that exact point was a factor in last week's ball game. And ACC had a large roster, 50-plus players, shuffled a lot of players in and out. And while some did go two ways, you saw that effect of wearing out a team take effect in that second half. And Jersey Shore has done that not only this season but in seasons past. That high-octane offense, very, very rapid pace, really started to click in half number 2 when Shore shut out ACC, able to put points on the board, 17 unanswered points to win 20-7. Always a factor, but as Tom Gravish told in the interview, and he'll say it again here in a couple minutes, you have to get first downs to do that. Shore didn't do that in half number 1 last week overall. ACC did a great job, but then in second half, they were able to do that, and that high-octane offense really became potent, and it really did wear down the ACC defense. So we'll see how that plays out today.
And similar to Allentown Central Catholic in that Meadville, even less than ACC, does not want to pass the ball very much. Meadville quarterback, and we'll tell you about him and the rest of the starters in a little while, but Gavin Longstreth, the junior, he's completed 12 passes this year, all been to running backs, and he's completing 35% of his passes. And last week in the victory in the first round over Juniata, 34-27, he was 0 for 3 passing with an interception. They do not want to throw the ball. They will pound the rock. They average just a shade under 380 rushing yards a game. Meadville is going to want to run. And how they do that, Doug, against this 5-man front and the pressure and run-stopping ability that the Jersey Shore safeties also add to that front seven, it will really be critical in this game.
Well, and Sam, you talked about it earlier. The numbers that you just quoted for Meadville on the rushing game, they're outstanding, just like Jersey Shore's offensive and defensive numbers are outstanding, and you would expect them to be with teams in the state quarterfinals, but very one-dimensional overall, and that's why Coach Gravish, they're a little fearful that Meadville might open it up a little bit early, try and slip a receiver or two behind or get somebody out on a screen or something like that. Obviously, their running backs are very, very effective, and the line up front has certainly been effective throughout this season to get them to this point. But Shore's defense has shut down everybody that they've played, not only this year but last year as well, really rugged against the run. So if the Shore defense continues to play well, it's going to be a challenge for Meadville to move the football and score a large number of points.
Winner of this game will get the victor of the District 7 finals that are being played today at Heinz Field. 3 o'clock kickoff between the 10-0 Bell Vernon Leopards and the 10-1 Aliquippa Braves. That should be a really good contest, and we may have a little bit of an update with that as this game gets to the back half, and we'll keep you posted on all of the games that are going on throughout the state relevant to our area. Jersey Shore Meadville is the matchup this afternoon. We'll have a 1 o'clock kickoff, and on the other side of this break, my pregame conversation with Jersey Shore head coach Tom Gravish here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
There's confusion about how to protect yourself from COVID. One thing is certain, whether or not you're vaccinated, you need an accurate thermometer to check for fever, the leading sign of flu and COVID. Be vigilant and contact your medical provider at the first sign of fever. Don't rely on non-contact thermometers that have little or no scientific studies. Only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate in more than 100 clinical studies. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
When you're hungry, when you need something delicious, there's only one answer: pizza to go. Michael and Abby Allison can't wait till you see their extensive menu. Everything from appetizers to subs to strombolis to wings and, oh yeah, pizza. Plus the coldest six-packs in town. Visit once, you'll be back again and again. Pizza to go, proud to support the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Open 11 till 9 Monday through Thursday till 10 Friday and Saturday. 680 Railroad Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-8646. Pizza to go.
This Cyber Monday, Rocket Mortgage is bringing you their biggest sale of the year. On top of near historic low rates, when you refinance, you can save an average of 20% off closing costs when you lock your rate. This means big savings for you at the closing table. You only have until November 30th to save with this great opportunity, the Rocket Mortgage Cyber Monday sale. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to see what you could save, or call 833-8-ROCKET. Call 800-490-1233 for cost information, disclosures, and conditions. Equal housing limited license in all 50 states. NMLS Consumer Access. Number 3030.
Welcome from Attorney Dance Dreyer and from Dreyer and Dieter Law Offices. Dance Dreyer, a former Bulldog football player, is joining the Jersey Shore law firm of Dreyer and Dieter, 227 Allegheny Street in Jersey Shore. The attorneys and staff are happy to support local athletics and are also available for nearly all of your legal needs. So welcome all from attorneys Mark Dreyer, Denise Dieter, and Dance Dreyer. If you haven't checked out Dreyer and Dieter Law Offices, please do. Their easy-to-remember phone number, 570-398-2020.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Join pregame here at Clarion University with Jersey Shore head coach Tom Grabish as we get set for this state quarterfinal game against Meadville. Coach, third straight year being here in this situation statewide. What is the familiarity level like when you get to this point of the season and you have the Thanksgiving Day practice and all those sorts of things?
Well, we kind of joke around with our players a little bit about tradition never graduates as being part of Thanksgiving, being something that is definitely our goal and something that we expect. And so it was a lot of fun on Thanksgiving Day morning to practice with the guys. Very thankful to be around them. They're our football family, and we had a great workout and had a great trip out here, and looking forward to playing in playoff weather out here with snow. It doesn't get any better than that.
Coach Gravish joining us pregame, and you mentioned it, the weather, there's snow lining the edges of the field, and there's a bit of a dusting here on the turf at Clarion. What did you make of the field conditions stepping out there?
They seem to be perfect. It could be, I wasn't running or anything like that, but to cut on a dime might be a little difficult. But, hey, it's playoff weather. It's late November, almost early December. It's, you look forward to taking a long trip like this and playing in the environment and the elements. That's what makes high school football special.
Coach Tom Gravish joins us pregame, and Jersey Shore gets set to face Meadville, a team out of District 10. They run the ball a whole lot. You saw that last week against Allentown Central Catholic, but they take it to a whole new level in terms of very, very limited throwing of the football. How do you go about containing that attack?
Well, they're accustomed to running for about 4,800 to 5,000 yards offense, running the football. They've thrown the football very few times. However, we are expecting them to try to slip behind us maybe in the first series. So we've been practicing against it. They do have some good talented receivers, but they have exceptional running backs and an offensive line. So the challenge will be to, get those guys to, 3 and out, and we want those guys punting on 4th down and getting that football to have more opportunities to score on our end.
Coach Tom Gravish joins us pregame. Meadville will kick off shortly. The Jersey Shore game here in the state quarterfinals. For you guys offensively, you come off a game where you start a little slow, you pick things up as things progress. What are you looking to do out of the gate?
We want to get off to a fast start, but I think Allentown Central Catholic had something to say about that. They had some pretty good and talented guys in the box on the defensive line and their linebacker levels. Their corners and their outside linebackers and safeties, they were good run fitters. So they were by far probably the best defense we played all year. This outfit today, they're right there with them and from Meadville. So we want to get out of the gate. We'd like to score on our first possession, and we got to be in manageable down and distance situations where we can play at our pace. The only way we can play at our pace is if we're getting first downs.
Well, it's cold out here. There's snow, and just the way you like it. State quarterfinals, Coach. I'll let you go get with the guys. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
The Bear, WQBR.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels, dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all other customers. TLC Fuels, proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get access. Well, not anymore, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month and no contract. Plus, get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for $299, all on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
The Country Berry Shack in Jersey Shore is the one-stop shop for your Christmas needs. From home decor to gift giving, they've got you covered. Find your favorite brand of candles in all different varieties. They've got Row pottery, primitive furniture, lights, village paints, curtains, tarts, diffusers, and so much more. Open weekdays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 4, and Sundays 11 to 4. The Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street. A little bit of country in the heart of Jersey Shore.
Penn Strategies is proud to serve the borough of Jersey Shore and communities throughout Pennsylvania by helping them in finding funding solutions for important projects. Penn Strategies wishes the best of luck to the Jersey Shore Bulldogs as they march to the district and state championships. Contact Jason Fitzgerald and Penn Strategies today for more information on how they can assist your local community or organization. 570-337-2028 or email Penn Strategies info@pennstrategiespa.com.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore football taking on Meadville here in the state quarterfinals. Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker joining you from Clarion University. Brandon has just arrived. Brandon, how was the ride in?
Not too bad, honestly. It's a little bit cold, a little bit windy. Car was going back and forth, but we made it here in one piece.
Jersey Shore and Meadville, the matchup here, and we were just talking about it as you walked in. Meadville team that's going to pound the ball a whole lot. Jersey Shore, of course, we know what the Bulldogs can do. What is your take on this matchup and what will be necessary for Jersey Shore to win?
Well, it's a really good matchup. Two teams that are really qualified to be here in this stage late in the game in the playoffs. For Jersey Shore, it's going to lead on that defense. Coach Alex Jackson, the defense coordinator, he's going to have to bring some blitzes. Try not to load the box too much because, you know, we saw against Shikellamy that they threw a couple tight end passes. Meadville is very smarter at doing that, a little bit better athletic team than Shamokin. So tonight they're going to have to make sure, today or at least, they're going to have to make sure their coverage is strong and make sure to be aware of these other pieces that they can go out with instead of just running the ball.
Well, we just found out Shores won the toss and will receive. So the offense will try and get right to work here after we break for the national anthem. Brendan, so glad you made the trip and pumped to have you back on at halftime to break this one down, and hopefully you get to stay in the press box, keep yourself warm.
Yeah, it does. Everybody else stay warm too. We're going to stay warm as well.
Certainly we will. Back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Are you recently retired? Are you a shift worker or stay-at-home parent? Enjoy travel? School bus drivers enjoy holidays, weekends, and summers off with paid unemployment benefits. Contact 570-753-5125 or email charters at susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
On your way from here to there, visit the Oval Country Store for snacks, ice cream, Sunoco gas, and terrific sandwiches made while you wait. Located in the beautiful Nippenose Valley. Oval Country Store, 237 Middle Road, Oval. 570-745-7777. 745-7777 for the Oval Country Store and Oval. Supporters of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore playoff football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. Sam Cooperman alongside Doug Byerly for the call from Clarion University. Jersey Shore will receive the opening kickoff after winning the coin toss, and as they've done every time they've won, aside from 1 week this year, they decided they wanted the ball. They're coming out in the orange tops and pants, black letters and numbers, JS on the side of those orange helmets in black. Meadville, also the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, not an applicable term today. We'll kick it off left to right in the white tops, black pants, and red letters and numbers and red M's on the side of those black helmets. Jersey Shore's Brady and Elijah Jordan pumped up at their own 5, jumping up and down here in the about 30-degree weather, set to receive this kickoff. That'll come from Griffin Buzzle. Buzzle hears the whistle. Right-footed kick, toes it, not very much distance. It's grabbed up at the 20-yard line, picked up at the 25-30. Tate Sechrist is the up man that received it, and he only gets as far as about the 35 before his forward progress is stopped. Special teams could be a factor in this one. Meadville has had some issues there. They've swapped guys. Their best special teamer, Brady Walker, was ruled ineligible due to transfer rules, so just bookmark that. 1st and 10, Jersey Shore here on the opening drive of the state quarterfinals. Left hash to the 35 in the shotgun. Brady Jordan hands it off up the middle. Hayden Packer breaks tackles 40, 45-50 across midfield. 45 finally slammed down all the way at Meadville's 37-yard line. A massive run by Hayden Packer, and Jersey Shore is off and running.
Bulldog line up front, big hole right up the middle for Packer.
1st and 10 from the 36. Brady Jordan takes a shotgun snap, runs it up the middle, juke at the 35, and gets up to the 30 before he's stopped at the 29 by Buzzle. Leading tackler for Meadville. Picks up 8 yards and make it 2nd and short here.
Same play for Shore, but that time Brady Jordan kept the football and followed Hayden Packer through the hole.
And they actually have to reset the chains. I think they moved the chains back at the wrong spot, if I'm not mistaken here. I think the ball was snapped in front of where the chains were in the back. But we're just going to keep it up and running. 1st and 10 short, the 29 of Meadville from the right hash. Shotgun set. Snap it up the middle, and here's Packer, who gets plunged down after a short gain up to the 28. Buzzle on the stop for 2nd and 9 for Shore.
A little better job there for the up front guys from Meadville. Hold that to a short gain.
Meadville, a 4-man front, base formation. 2nd and 9 from the 29. Jordan scampers out right after receiving the shotgun snap. Nowhere to go and tied up back on the right side. Jordan Young, the defensive end, able to chop him down. No gain on the run to the outside. It's 3rd and 9 from the 29 of Meadville.
Really good contain there for the Meadville defense on that right side. Did not give Brady Jordan the lane initially, nor the cutback option.
4-wide shotgun set against the 5-man front here. Jordan takes a shotgun snap, runs it up the middle. He's got room, 25, 23, and mushed down there. Buzzle gets his hands on him, as well as Ty Tidball, the 2 middle linebackers. They stop him about 3 yards shy of the line to gain. It's 4th and 3.
First big decision here, but no easy decision. 4th and short.
4th and 3 at the 23 of Meadville. Jordan rolls right and absolutely hammered down back at the 33. Buzzle on the blitz from the linebacker spot, and he smokes Jordan, and Meadville gets the ball without giving up any points. 10-14 mark of the first quarter. 0-0.
We've seen that so much from the Jersey Shore side, that blitz package right at the middle. Buzzle, the only senior for this Meadville team, came clean. Brady Jordan had no opportunity there, really just had to eat that one and turns it over on down to the Bulldogs.
And we'll see what the Meadville offense has up its sleeve. It's Gavin Longstreth, the quarterback, to take the offset eye snap on 1st and 10 from the 33. Handoff outside to the leading rusher, Simmons, who gets plastered up at the 35. A gain of 2 on the run to the right. Stuffed by Carter Peacock and company, the Jersey Shore leading tackler coming off a massive game. He had 15 last week in the victory over Allentown Central Catholic.
Simmons not a big guy, only about 165, but showed good power on that play to get ahead for a couple positive yards.
Jersey Shore, the 5-2 base defensive formation. Showing up blitz at the line. Bunch set for Meadville, and flags come before they try to hand it off up the middle. It was 2nd and 7. They'll call it the 36, and see if Jersey Shore went across first.
It looks like they did because the official kind of pointed his hand to the Jersey Shore side, and the referee confirms that. So free 5 yards there. So that's something the Jersey Shore Bulldogs definitely want to clean up. You don't want to give them easy 5 yards and set them up here in 2nd and short because they want to run the football.
So the big run by Packer got Jersey Shore started offensively, but aside from that, Meadville was able to clamp down, and with 2 minutes gone by, opening quarter, Meadville's got its opening drive, and they're going to predictably run here. They've only thrown 34 times this year. All those completions, 2 running backs. 2nd and 2 from the 41 of their own side, left to right. From the right hash, they pitch it out left in the bunch formation. Buzzle gets the call, and he pushes his way through the middle. He finds a crease and hits the 44 before he's mashed down there. That's a first down for Meadville.
Buzzle's a nice-sized guy, 6'1", 200 pounds, a little bit over that. Very powerful guy. Made the big play on defense. Nice play there to pick up the first down.
Jordan Hamilton, Rowan Woodrow, Hunter Graham, Justice Esser, Rorick Douglas across that offensive line for Meadville. 1st and 10 on 44. Out of the bunch formation, they hand it off right. Here goes Simmons into a crowd, nowhere to go. No gain on the run to the right. Jersey Shore stops him, and Zach Rooney was one of a few to get in there. Dirk Stetz as well. They clogged the middle for 2nd and 10 for Meadville back at the 44.
Great initial job there by Dirk Stetz, and then able to come in, Connor Davis and Zach Rooney to hold that to no gain on that play. And that's what Shore has to do. Block it up initially, make those running backs try to change their initial direction.
9 to go here in the opening quarter. Meadville's first drive after forcing Shore into a turnover on downs. 2nd and 10 on 44 from the right hash. There's some pre-snap movement and flags. And let's see, it looks like it's going to be, we'll find out. And second time, Jersey Shore jumped across, and the Bulldogs cannot be doing that, something that Tom Gravish has stressed. And at times this year, despite the 13-0 record, penalties have come into the equation.
Certainly coming into the equation early here, so obviously maybe a hard snap count or something by the quarterback for Meadville, really getting Jersey Shore's both linemen and the linebackers to move much earlier than they want to.
Low man out wide to the right for Meadville, Damian Jenkins to the right. Snap it from the right hash in the eye. And before we get started, it's a false start, so let's make up those 5 yards. Go back to the 44. It was 2nd and 5 from the 49. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 44. Meadville, a team that's 9-3, District 10 champs, won 3 in a row, beat Juniata Saturday. Game they were up 20-0, let Juniata back into it, and rushed for 387 yards. They're going to run the ball. They've done so every play thus far, and with 8.5 and counting to go in the first quarter, they'll break huddle and see what they can do, try to control the line of scrimmage. And 2nd and 10 on 44, right hash. 2 in the backfield, Simmons and Buzzle. It's a pitch from Longstreth to the left. Here's Simmons, cuts it right. Outside, he is swarmed and thrown out of bounds. Short gain as Springman, coming off a career-high 11 tackles, gets to him, as well as the cornerback Connor Griffin. Short gain, they put him up at the 46. It's a 3rd and about 8 from there for Meadville.
Really super job initially there by Connor Davis, just kind of stretch that outside and then allow Springman and Connor Griffin to come up and make a nice play on that running play.
Connor Davis, one of 3 Bulldogs with 90 or more tackles coming into week 14 here. 3rd and 8, Meadville on 46. They snap it quickly from the right hash. It's a handoff up the middle that Jersey Shore snuffs out. Bulldogs just stack up the Meadville runner, and it looks like they go to Amari Lewis, the fullback, and he gets stymied at the 46. No gain in 4th and 8 at the 46. Meadville punting unit out on the field.
Carter Peacock coming off a career game. Really nice job there to bottle that up. Shout out, great Jersey Shore crowd here to Mike Donahue, Jersey Shore alum, listens to us every week. We appreciate that.
That's 7 to go here in the opening quarter. Meadville to punt it away. Snap to their 33. It's sent off in the air by Reichel. Bounces at the Shore 20. Gets through the hands of Cooper Peacock. It's the slide back at the 15 for it. Meadville signals they have it, and they do. The Meadville Bulldogs take advantage of a Jersey Shore special teams error, and it felt like Cooper Peacock was on ice skates right there here on this frozen turf.
Looked like he initially had it, wanted to come up and catch that, and then backed off, got the big hop, but then his feet definitely slipped out. Big mistake there in the special teams after a nice initial defensive stop to set Meadville up here deep in Jersey Shore territory.
Well, Meadville keeps the ball away from Jersey Shore's offense and gets their offense back to work. The deep back is Lewis. Backs on each wing. 1st and 10 from the 15. Handoff right. It goes to Simmons. Cut off and chopped down back at the 17 or 18. Tate Sechrist dusts his hands off after that TFL. It's 2nd and long from the 18 on the 3-yard loss.
And Tate Sechrist also coming off a career game last week. 10-plus tackles, a couple sacks in the game against Allentown Central Catholic. If you're Jersey Shore defense, you just want to really make a stand here, force Meadville into a 4th and very long, maybe into a long field goal, something they do not do very well.
Jersey Shore turned it over on downs on their opening offensive drive. Meadville forced the punt, but get it back on the Shore muff punt. 2nd and 13 at the Shore 18. Roll out left from Longstreth. The junior righty looks to throw off balance over the middle, completes it to the 12. He hits Buzzle, and Longstreth makes the connection as he picks up 6 yards to make it 3rd and manageable. That'll be about a 3rd and 7.
Nice job there by Longstreth under some initial pressure, rolling out to the left, and that's a tough situation to be in, but able to find Buzzle for a nice game, but good open field tackle there by the Jersey Shore defense to hold that one to a pretty short gain.
Line to gain is inside the Jersey Shore 6. Meadville looking to score first here in the state quarterfinal game. Lone back is Lewis on 3rd and 6. They hand it off right. He's got a lot of room at first, but Jersey Shore's safety, Brady Jordan, pounces on him inside the 8, and we'll call it the 7, I think, so that'll be about a 4th and 1.5. Meadville has not taken a field goal this year, and they will not do it here after that 5-yard run.
And you would think you get the special teams turnover. It's not something you do very well, kicking field goals. You're 4th here and maybe 3. It actually a little bit longer, so you think you can pick up 3 yards anytime doing what you do best, running the football.
Yeah, they spot him at the 8, line to gain inside the 6. That's 2 and change there. Meadville back on the line. Shore the 5-man front. Bulldogs showing blitz. Longstreth under center. Pitches right. There's Simmons, tries to cut it outside at the 10, cut off, reverses course, and everybody gets their hands on him. Down goes Simmons, back at the 9. Jersey Shore, turnover on downs, they force right back, and the Bulldogs get the ball deep in their own territory.
Well, initially in this ball game, running the football, it looks like Shore has really prepared to not allow Meadville to get around the end. Connor Davis, again, doing a great job holding that up. Big stop, obviously, on downs for Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore switches it up. First time they've gone I this game. 1st and 10 from their own 9. Give it to Packer, the fullback, who smashes his way up the hash marks to the 11 for 2 yards. Pounced down by Tidball, and that's 2nd and 8 for Jersey Shore.
You know, want to pick up the pace here, get a couple first downs, get out of your own field goal territory.
2nd and 8 from the 11. Brady Jordan, a 3-step drop. Throws it right side off the hands of Hess, incomplete. He had it on the right sideline. A flag comes in late, but he's beside himself. The Caden Hess dropped that ball. We will check that flag.
Really good throw there by Brady Jordan. Hess came open late. Couldn't really see if the defender maybe got a hand in the eye vision of Caden Hess, but one he would certainly love to get back. But this looks, with Meadville backing up, is going to go against pass interference against Meadville. Obviously, big call there, so probably had a hand in there against Caden Hess.
Kalon Simmons giving up a lot of size to Hess at 5'8", 165 versus 6'2", 193. Jersey Shore will have this marched up to their own 27. Certainly helpful. Scoreless game on our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard. 4:36 mark of the opening quarter. 1st and 10, Shore on 27. Jordan from the eye backs up, slings it out left. Connor Griffin on the reception, but he only gets to the 28 before his forward progress is stunted on the little swing pass to the left. It's 2nd and long after Amari Lewis gets the hit.
Really nice tackle there by Lewis, one-on-one against Connor Griffin. Short gain.
Call it 2nd and 8, give him the 29 as Jersey Shore moves it up to there. Against the 4-man front for Meadville. Griffin moves right, 2 receivers that way. Pitch right, Elijah Jordan's first carry of the game. Tries to bounce it outside, and he's smothered. Jordan Young ropes him up and throws him down. No gain on the right and they give him the 30, so a gain of 1. That'll make it 3rd and 7 from there.
Early to see here in the ball game for that Meadville defense. Jordan Young really active, very much like the linebackers for Jersey Shore, able to range out there and make a nice tackle.
Nick Williams, Cooper Peacock come on the field, 4 wide for Jersey Shore. 3rd and 7 from the 30. It's a pitch left. Packer tries to cut it outside and slam down. No gain from there. The outside was sealed up by Brighton Anderson, the sophomore outside linebacker, and Jersey Shore gets the punting unit out there.
Really good reaction there by the Meadville defense. They're able to run sideline to sideline to hold Shore short on that 3rd down play.
Cooper Peacock to receive the Jared Palski long snap. Takes it from his own 20, right-footed kick, and over end, spins to the left side hash marks and outside it towards the numbers of the 40, where it's picked up by Jersey Shore's Caden Hess. So the 41 is where Meadville will get it. That punt did not reach Kalon Simmons as Peacock was going against the wind. Here comes Meadville, left to right, their 2nd drive of the game. We're down to 3:06 in the opening quarter. Fast-moving state quarterfinal, and nobody's scored yet. Jersey Shore had the one big run play, but aside from that, offense tough to come by.
Anytime you run the football, that clock's going to continue to run. That's what Meadville is certainly used to with their offense.
Longstreth under center. Jordan Young, the tight end to the left of this bunch formation against the Shore 5-man front. 1st and 10 on 41. They hand it off right, and Buzzle, nowhere to go. Stacked up at the 43. No, actually, that's Lewis, beg your pardon. Lewis gets the carry, the fullback for 2. Gets the 43 for 2nd and 8.
And that's where Jersey Shore wants to put Meadville. 2nd, 3rd, and long, because that goes against what the Meadville Bulldogs, again, want to do on almost every play, run that football efficiently.
Coach Ray Collins says they don't want to overthink offense, and they certainly don't. 2nd and 8 on 43 from the left hash. Longstreth under center. Jersey Shore showing blitz. Play fake right, rolls out, throws, dumped off to the right side, 45-50 to Simmons, and bounced out across the Jersey Shore 45. Kalon Simmons turns on the Jets and picks up the 1st down as he marches it up about 11 yards.
Well, you can tell Simmons is a very good athlete and a good delivery there by the quarterback on that little swing pass. Again, they throw almost exclusively to their running backs. Not a great job of coverage there, but a good pitch and catch for the Meadville Bulldogs.
Down to 2.5 to go, opening quarter, 0-0. Meadville's 2nd drive of the game. Winner to the state semis next week. Buzzle in motion on the snap, and the snap is fumbled, but Longstreth picks it right up as he was under center on 1st and 10 from the 45. Flags as well, and let's check those flags.
Not sure, Sam, that those were flags or maybe markers to see when he put that ball on the turf, just make sure they got the correct location of that, and that's exactly what that was. Obviously no gain, fumbled it right off the snap, just fell on it, sets him up 2nd and long.
Meadville takes a long huddle. They've moved the pace pretty quickly out of that huddle. Some teams, they take the long huddle, they take their time at the line. Once they get the play in, they'll move. 2nd and 10 at the Shore 45. They do the stretch handoff left. Buzzle tries to change course. That was a bad decision. He gets smacked down behind midfield by Dirk Stetz. They'll say forward progress at the Shore 49, but that's a loss of about 4, and that's 3rd and long for a Meadville offense that is very limited in the passing game.
And that's something that Shore has done so well. If you try to change direction on them, and Buzzle tried to on that play, normally the guys on the backside are going to stay where they're supposed to do and cut off those running lanes. Really good job by the guys up front, led by Stetz on that play.
Down to 1:15 on the 1st quarter clock, possibly the fastest moving 1st quarter in history. 0-0. 3rd and 14, Shore 49. Here goes Longstreth rolling out left, breaks a Peacock tackle, slings it to the far sideline. Is that caught? I believe it is, and that would be right by the marker. It was hauled in for the first time this year by Andre Jefferson, and they're right at the sticks at the Shore 35. A yard and a half, or just about half a yard shy of the sticks, and they'll get 4th and short.
Good recovery there by Caden Hess, but the quarterback made that play, able to roll out, get away from the initial pressure by the Jersey Shore Bulldog defense, and had enough time to make a very good throw. So the quarterback has shown some ability to get the ball down the field.
And interestingly enough, it's the Jersey Shore offense that doesn't have a completion yet. 4th and 1 for the 36 of Jersey Shore after the hookup. It goes for 13 yards. From the left hash, Longstreth in the two-back set. Up the middle, Lewis, wide open hole, 30, 25-20, 15, and finally swung down inside the 11-yard line of Jersey Shore. Amari Lewis breaks loose, and he picks up about 25 yards.
And that's a risk you take when you bunch everybody up. All you have to do is get one or two initial blocks, and usually there's nobody at that second level. Good job by the Jersey Shore defensive backs to come in and prevent the touchdown, but Meadville showing why they are so good running the football.
Well, we reached the end of the first quarter, and Meadville is looking to strike first. They're on their second drive of the game, and they have it at the Shore 11 as the fields flip as we begin the second quarter here from Clarion. A fast-moving state quarterfinal, Jersey Shore and Meadville, here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Looking for the widest variety of delicious Italian food in our area? Then visit Santino's Italian Cuisine in Jersey Shore. Known for years for their pasta, pizza, and entrees, the number one choice from their fans? Cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks. Visit Santino's Italian Cuisine today. Discover the real taste of Italy. Legal beverages available, open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 till 9, Friday and Saturday till 10. 100 South Main Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-4484.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Start of the second quarter from Clarion Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Clarion University. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you, and Jersey Shore and Meadville in this state quarterfinal game in the 4A bracket remains scoreless, but Meadville is heading towards the doorstep at Jersey Shore. They get 1st and 10 from the Shore 11 to start off the second quarter after the 25-yard run by the fullback Amari Lewis. And Meadville goes right to left, the District 10 winners against the Jersey Shore 13-0 record of District 4, and they come off the victory over Allentown Central Catholic last week. 1st and 10 at the Shore 11, Longstreth under center. Single back set, two backs also on the wings. It's a sweep left to Buzzle, takes it from the right wing, heads up the left side numbers of the 10, and he gets up to the 8 before he's wrangled down right about there as Carter Peacock gets in the mix. Pickup of 3 for 2nd and 7.
Buzzle definitely the larger of the two running backs, about 200 pounds, but Lewis, nice-sized guy at about 175. Both pretty good initial quickness through the hole, and that's all Meadville wants to do. And they've shown why they're so good and why they're at this point. Very, very effective running the football out of a lot of different sets, a lot of motion.
And they have really mixed in the past. 3 completions for Longstreth. That's a quarter of all he's completed during the whole regular season. 2nd and 7 at the Shore 8. Left hash, Longstreth under center against the 5-man Shore front. Rolls right, backside pressure. Oh, he's smoked by Cooper Peacock, and the ball spills out. The ball spills out, and it's picked up by Tate Sechrist. He's running up the left sideline, and nobody is going to catch him. There are a few flags on the field, but Tate Sechrist, as of now, picked that up and took it to the house all the way back from the 16. Jersey Shore up 6-0, flags pending.
Really big hit there by Cooper Peacock on the rush. Quarterback never saw him coming. Flag came out late, and I didn't see anybody blocking, so that'll be really, really interesting to see if they call the block way behind Tate Sechrist going for the touchdown.
Jersey Shore, no stranger to special teams touchdowns in state playoff games. You remember last year against Thomas Jefferson, Dalton Dugan got Jersey Shore back into the game with his pick 6 in the third quarter. But we'll wait and see on this flag here.
Obviously a big call here early in the ball game because if it nullifies a touchdown, really takes away momentum. Touchdown is good.
Touchdown is good, and with 11:01 to go in the first half, Jersey Shore turns defense into offense. It's Tate Sechrist for his first career defensive touchdown. And we'll see what Jersey Shore does. It's Breck Miller for the first time, the Shore kicker who's just been so good this year. 60 of 64 on PATs. He'll try and prove that number even more. Halski to snap it, has to hold. Miller awaits. Clean snap and hold. Kick is up, kick is high, kick is through and hits the snowbanks behind the sticks. Tate Sechrist, the massive return for a touchdown of 84 yards on the fumble recovery. And Jersey Shore in business here in the state quarterfinals, up 7-0 here on the Bear Country Sports Network. Back to Clarion right after this.
Charles Construction is a full-service site development contractor performing all phases of residential and commercial work. Excavation, foundation, sewer, water, and underground utility installation. Paving, too. Also working with the natural gas industry. Community-oriented Charles Construction supports the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Call today, 570-753-3595. located in Avis, 858 East Central Avenue. Charles Construction, serving the community for the last 50 years.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
84-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown, and it's Tate Sechrist to do the honors for Jersey Shore after it was punched out by Cooper Peacock. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you, and Meadville was right on the entrance to the end zone, but they couldn't get in there. Jersey Shore instead picks up points of its own. The Bulldogs, after a penalty just came in, they'll kick it off left to right from their own 25. Breck Miller will have a long way to send this ball. This ball is sent to the near side, picked up at the 32 by Simmons. Tries to cut it outside right, breaks tackles 40, 45, 50, up to the short 45, and finally he's clobbered at the 43. Kalon Simmons had an 80-yard return for a touchdown last week against Juniata, and he gets the Meadville offense across midfield.
I think the penalty was a celebration penalty on the touchdown return, sets him back, and Meadville does a nice job. Got it to the guy you want on that return. He's a nice athlete, broke a couple tackles there, really sets up Meadville in good position here in Shore territory.
10:54 to go here in the opening half. Meadville right to left. They got close, but no cigar last time. They got it at the 43 ashore. Under center, Longstreth on 1st and 10. Pitches left out of the bunch formation. Buzzle takes it up the middle and leans up to the 40 for 3 yards before eventually a leg tackle gets him. 2nd and 7 from there.
A really great crowd here for Jersey Shore. Really traveled well. And Hayden Hanley and his parents, Carrie and Mikey, listening back in the Beach Creek area as well. The Shore fans, Sam, have come out all season long and made the 2-hour drive here to Clarion University to support their Bulldogs.
Well, last week we were in the eastern part of the state. We go all the way to the other side this week, and if Shore wins, who knows where it'll be next week. 2nd and 7 at the 40 of Jersey Shore for Meadville. Longstreth hands it off, up the middle. Lewis, a big hole for the fullback, and he's swung down at the 30 as he runs it right up the hash marks. And Amari Lewis, about 11 yards to the 29, and Brady Jordan eventually makes the tackle. That's a first down for Meadville.
That's been their most effective play. You kind of fake it to the guy coming around on the pitch, and you give it underhandedly to the fullback. And Lewis is quick up through the middle there, and a good job up front by the lineman of Meadville to create a nice hole.
Mari Lewis had a 25-yard run on the last drive. There's an 11-yarder, 1st and 10 from the Shore 29. Down 7-0 is Meadville from the right hash of the 29. Longstreth under center. Handoff right. Simmons, chops his way through with some good steps. A juke at the 25, and eventually his momentum gives out at the 20. Gain of 9 on the right side for 2nd and 1.
Really the first stretch play, so to speak, that really yielded results there with the cutback ability of Simmons really being a factor on that run.
Kalon Simmons, 30 touchdowns this year, over 1,800 rushing yards, an explosive player, and an all-region player for Meadville. 2nd and about half a yard from inside the Shore 20. From the right hash, they snap it. Longstreth hands it off up the middle again, and Lewis is pounced on. I think he's a little shy. Hayden Packer got in there very quickly. It'll be close, and they give him the sticks. Got the half a yard he needed, but nothing else. But inside the Jersey Shore 19, Meadville's got it down 7-0 with 9 to go in the first half.
And the Jersey Shore defense at times this year has given up yardage, but really has been stingy all season long in giving up points. Going to be tasked with that again here.
1st and 10, 19 of Jersey Shore for Meadville. The Meadville Bulldogs take the snap. Longstreth, handoff, left side. Buzzell fights through some contact, and he plows his way up to the 17, pounded down as Peacock and Jordan converge on the tackle. Get up to the 17-yard line for about a 2nd and 8.
I think a real key for Jersey Shore, if you can hold Meadville to that 3rd or 4th and long, force them into the situation down near the goal line that they do not like to be in.
Longstreth under center. Behind him is Amari Lewis. From the left side, here comes Simmons. He gets the handoff on 2nd and 8 from the 17. Bounce out right. 10, 5, breaks an ankle tackle and slips and slides into the end zone, hitting the near right pylon. It's a touchdown, and Meadville cuts to within 1.
Super job there by Simmons, and a great job of blocking on the edge for Meadville. Again, you can see why they're very effective. Got the blocks that they want, did not allow the Jersey Shore defensive backs who normally come up and support the run to get there. Simmons obviously quick enough to get to the corner for the touchdown.
Brighton Anderson tried place kicking for the first time last week against Juniata, went 4 for 5 on PATs. Clean snap and hold. This kick is a line drive, but then it hooks left. No good. Remember what I said about special teams. Comes into play there, and Meadville down 1 to Jersey Shore with 8:05 to go in the opening half. Jersey Shore gives up the touchdown, but holds a 1-point edge on the District 10 winners, the Meadville Bulldogs. Back in the Bear Country Sports Network right after this. The Country Berry Shack in Jersey Shore is the one-stop shop for your Christmas needs. From home decor to gift giving, they've got you covered. Find your favorite brand of candles in all different varieties. They've got Row Pottery, primitive furniture, lights, village paints, curtains, tarts, diffusers, and so much more. Open weekdays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 4, and Sundays 11 to 4. The Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street. A little bit of country in the heart of Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore football back to work, up 7-6 on Meadville in the state quarterfinals here from Clarion University. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on the Bear Country Sports Network and the Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard. 7-6. We appreciate the support of Jersey Shore State Bank in making this afternoon's broadcast possible. Visit jssb.com for more info on their products and services. Coming up, our Kevin Peacock garbage removal halftime show. We'll also get to our Susquehanna Transit out-of-town scores, so stay tuned for that. But 8:05 to go in the opening half. Meadville with the touchdown, missed the extra point, and this kickoff is towed out of bounds to the far side. And a missed kick by Griffin Buzzle. And special teams has been an issue for Meadville. Immediately went up to that ball and practically whiffed. Jersey Shore will get it from that spot, which will be across the 40.
If you're Meadville, you have to be pleased. You give up the defensive touchdown to the Jersey Shore defense, and then you come right back, drive it down the field, obviously working on a short field with that nice kickoff return. Your offense responds. Even with the point after, you're back in the ball game.
That's a good point. Simmons started that with the kickoff return to take him to the 43, and then he ends it with the run into the end zone. 1st and 10 Jersey Shore on 44. First time the offense has been out there in a while. They go left to right. From the left hash in the shotgun set, Packer to the right hip of Jordan. Williams in motion from the right side slot. It's a handoff to Packer up the middle, and he quickly works his way up to the 47 before he's hit from behind as Rurik Douglas and company get on top of him. Pick up about 3 for 2nd and 7.
Used a motion by Williams to just a little deflection.
2nd and 7 from the 47. Jordan quickly takes the snap, dishes it out right. Incomplete pass with Simmons covering up Hess. And it's 3rd and 7 back at the 47.
Brady Jordan made a great throw to Caden Hess on the long ball, but that was a bad throw. Really came out of his hand right into the turf.
Winner, state semifinals next week. 3rd and 7 for Jersey Shore, left hash of the 47. From the shotgun against the 4-man front. Jordan, quick throw, right side, connects with Peacock. Oh, but he's smothered. Nowhere to go. Brighton Anderson gets on top of him. About a 1-yard gain on the pass play. And it's 4th and about 6 for Jersey Shore. See if the offense stays out there, and it does.
That's a play that Meadville has seen in their practice. The swing pass to the running backs, really nice open field tackle there by Anderson.
And the offense actually does not stay out there. Cooper Peacock drops back to punt from his own 37. Takes the snap, gets the right-footed kick off under duress. It hops inside the 20, picked up by Simmons. Tries to stutter step out right from his own 16, but blasted. No gain. Jersey Shore does not get points, but they force Meadville back inside their own 20. Cooper Peacock had 3 punts inside the 20 last week in the victory over Allentown Central Catholic. Gets a solid roll there, and here comes Meadville. Down a point. They missed the extra point last time, and they'll try to get the offense back up and humming.
Nice job there against Simmons just to make sure you're under control going down to cover that punt. And Connor Griffin did a good job, kept the defender there in front of him, made a nice tackle to set up Meadville with a long field to go.
1st and 10 for Meadville, about their own 18. Long stretch from the bunch formation. Gives it to the fullback, Lewis, who's been busy, but he gets smoked this time. No gain up the middle. Maybe give him a yard to about the 19. And it's 2nd and 9 from there for Meadville.
Super job there by Zach Rooney, and then Carter Peacock coming in from that linebacker position to, again, you want to hold Meadville on 1st and 2nd down to very short games, set them up in that 3rd and long.
Jersey Shore's 5-2 defensive front under longtime defensive coordinator Alex Jackson, the former head coach at Loyalsock, the 2009 Sun Gazette Coach of the Year there, and he's been a big factor in Jersey Shore's success. 2nd and 9, 0-19 for Meadville after they break huddle. against the 5-man front. Longstreth takes the snap, tries to hand it off over left guard. Here comes Buzzle, nowhere to go. He gets smashed down back at the 18. Lose a yard, that whole defensive line brings him down, and it's back to a 3rd and 10 from the 18.
And a little different look there. Caden Hess is usually covering your receivers going out, but there he comes up with a little threat of a pass there on 2nd and long. Really came up and made a nice, aggressive, physical tackle against the run.
About 6 to go here in the opening half. Meadville down 7-6 and driving, but this drive hasn't started too well. 2 plays, no yardage. 3rd and 10, own 18 from the left hash. Longstreth under center, 2 backs on the wings. Longstreth keeps it, tries to run up the middle, plastered at the 15. Dirk Stetz on top of him. Lowers the shoulder and smashes the quarterback down for a loss of 3, and Meadville's got a punt.
And a quarterback, Longstreth, he's very athletic, saw the rush coming from the outside and tucked it up in the middle, but a super job there by Dirk Stetz. He's been such a big player all season long with the rush, able to come up under control and make a big sack there.
Long snap it with Hunter Graham from the 16. It's Reichel, the sophomore, back to punt. He's got 3 protecting him. Jersey Shore with Carter Peacock to return at midfield. This punt is set with the right foot, doesn't get far, bounces 45. Cooper Peacock gets out of the way at the last minute, and Doug Byerly, I see you shaking your head. Peacock had a beat on that ball, but he lets it get behind him, and it's downed all the way back at Jersey Shore's 43, and that flips the field a little bit from what it could have been.
Well, we saw that last week, Cooper Peacock, and you have to gauge it in a ball game, and we're not down there, so there definitely is some wind factor there, but he was way too deep against Allentown Central Catholic. Then in the second half, he made an adjustment and came up much closer. Need to field those punts because you gave up almost 20 yards on that roll.
Started at their own 43 to Jersey Shore, 1st and 10 in the eye against the 4-man front. It's a handoff to the deep back, Elijah Jordan, who gets ankle picked at the 44. Gain of 1, and Griffin Buzzle continues to have a monster day defensively. He gets up to the 44 for 2nd and called about 8. Right back on the ball is Jersey Shore, offset out to the right. Jordan rolls, throws deep up the right sideline. Basket catch by Caden Hess inside the 20, and he waltzes his way into the end zone. Jersey Shore up 13-6.
That play was open earlier when Jersey Shore got the interference call, and Caden Hess dropped the football. He was not going to drop it, ran right by the defensive back. Brady Jordan saw it initially. That's a one-man pattern, one-on-one. Caden Hess wins, Shore scores.
Hess's 10th touchdown grab of the year, 31st of his storied Jersey Shore career on the 56-yard touchdown reception. PAT from Breck Miller, clean snap, hold, kick. This one tumbles through into the snow again. 4:30 to go, opening half of this state quarterfinal game, and Jersey Shore has turned it on here in the second quarter. A 14-6 Bulldog lead over the Meadville Bulldogs. Meadville gets the ball when we come back here on the Bear Country Sports Network from Clarion.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore's first offensive touchdown of the afternoon makes it 14-6 here over Meadville. Bulldogs of Jersey Shore kick it off left to right. Kick by Miller, fielded at the 14 by Kalan Simmons, who is smashed down at the 22. Tries to run it up the right hash marks, and special teams gets over to him. And Jersey Shore's Stone Seacrest gets him at the 22. The Jersey Shore Bulldogs, the 56-yard hookup. Brady Jordan to Caden Hess. And Jersey Shore, after the Tate Seacrest fumble recovery for a touchdown, give up a touchdown, and they come back offensively and make some things happen a little while later. 1st and 10, Meadville on 22, and see what Meadville's got up their sleeve here.
If you're the Shore defense, 4:24 to go, you've really taken momentum there with the big pass play, Jordan to Caden Hess. Now your defense wants to come up big. Don't give up any big plays in the passing or the running game. Hold them down. Maybe have a chance to get another offensive drive here before the half.
1st and 10, Meadville on 22, and they snap it right to left from the right hash in the offset eye. It's a handoff up the middle that gets them to about the 25 for Maury Lewis, the fullback. he's been active. They're trying to use him a lot. He gets 2.5 yards near the 25 for second and long for Meadville.
That quick hitter up the middle with Lewis from that fullback position, very effective. And they'll take that, almost 4 yards on the first down run.
Meadville, team that's coming off the victory against Juniata last week. Second time they've reached this stage of the playoffs in the program's history, both under 8th-year head coach Ray Collins. They have second, and we'll call it 7 from their own 25. Longstreth under center, hands it off to Lewis again, charges right. He bashes his way through a few bodies and finally is stopped at the 30. Another 5 yards to make it 3rd and 2. Amari Lewis, a physical junior fullback.
Lewis is tough. He's low to the ground. He's not a big guy, maybe 5'7", 5'8", and gets that momentum going forward. Even against the Shore defense, he is hard to bring to the turf.
Lone touchdown for Meadville came from Kalon Simmons, their stellar running back, but the PAT was then missed. That's how we got to 14-6. 3 to go here in the opening half. 3rd and 2 from the 30. Stretch handoff right. Simmons gets it, tries to juke it outside right, cuts it back left. Nowhere to go. He's flattened at the 31. Leaves him a yard shy of the line to gain. Jersey Shore got a lot of hats to the football. And on 4th and short, Meadville sent out the punting unit here.
Yeah, and that's a tough decision there for the head coach of Meadville. But you are 4th and probably less than a yard. That marker's right there at the sticks. But, man, you're just outside your own 30. Be interesting to see if he changes his mind here, and they might, and go for it.
Or you never know what kind of special teams trickery they got up their sleeve. Right now, Ryan Reichel, the sophomore, is back to punt with the protection team out there. Would seemingly indicate they will punt it. Jersey Shore's Cooper Peacock stands back at his own 38. This right-footed punt is clean. Peacock calls for a fair catch and grabs it hip high at the 41 near the left hash marks. Here comes Jersey Shore with 2:19 to go in the opening half, and the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore are up 14-6. The District 4 winners, Jersey Shore, trying to go back to the state semifinals for a 3rd consecutive year. They do not get the ball to start the second half, so offense very important here to try and stretch the lead.
If you're the Meadville defense, just like last time, you want to have a good stand here, not give any more points here before halftime.
Meadville with 4 down linemen. Shore in the offset eye, 1st and 10, left hash on 41. Brady Jordan pitches right. It's a throw. Elijah Jordan, the running back, dishes it out right side, caught by Connor Griffin, and then he dropped it as he was trying to run forward. They call it incomplete. Second pass of Elijah Jordan's freshman season, and it all amounts to a 2nd and 10 back at the 41.
Well, he looked initially down the field to Caden Hess, but good coverage there by Jefferson against Hess. Went to his second receiver there, and one that Connor Griffin would normally get, but would have been a short gain nonetheless.
2nd and 10, Shore on 41. Quick snap from the shotgun. Jordan corrals it, throws up the seam into traffic, nearly picked by Jefferson as he overshot Cooper Peacock inside the 35. Back to a 3rd and 10 at the 41. Jersey Shore avoids any miscues there and gets back on it.
Brady Jordan looked a little rush on that play. Kind of looked down, I did, to the receiver, Cooper Peacock. Didn't see if there was somebody coming up the middle against Brady Jordan, and that one definitely sailed out of Brady Jordan's hand over the head of Peacock for the incompletion.
Jersey Shore brings Tate Sechrist in to the right side of the line to block. 3rd and 10 on 41. Shore from the shotgun. Jordan rolls out, dishes it out over the middle. 48 broken tackle. Over the middle. Here comes Cooper Peacock. All the way down to the 20, the 10, the 5, and up the right sideline. He charges in. Cooper Peacock, a 59-yard receiving touchdown. Jersey Shore up 20-6.
And that's a play that Jersey Shore, if they've run it maybe once or twice all season long, bringing Cooper Peacock into the middle of the field, and we've talked about that, Sam. That's usually open. Good delivery there by Brady Jordan, and then Cooper Peacock runs away from the defenders for the big score.
Jersey Shore to try and make it 21-6 here over Meadville. That was fast. Still 1:56 to go in the opening half. Clean snap and hold on the PAT. Breck Miller chips it through. 3 for 3, and back into the snow that ball goes. Jersey Shore is grooving here at Clarion. Back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this here in this state quarterfinal affair.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
The Bear, WQBR.
2 long passing touchdowns for Brady Jordan, and Jersey Shore is now up 21-6 over Meadville here in the state quarterfinals. Shore's Breck Miller kicks it off left to right. He kicks it off deep, forces Anderson back to his own 5, picks it up, charges past the 15, and met at the 20. Looks like Nick Williams was the one to get him. No, that was 17, not 7. Carter Peacock on the special teams stick. Here comes Meadville right to left with 1:51 to go in the opening half. They've thrown the ball a little bit in this one, not much of late, and Jersey Shore has now got a 2-touchdown lead.
What'll be easy to forget in all the excitement and all the plays is that play came to Cooper Peacock on a 3rd and long after a couple disappointing plays in the first series of the drive, so Shore recovers for the big touchdown.
A 59-yard passing touchdown on the last drive. 1st and 10 for Meadville, own 20. From the bunch formation, they hand it off left, and a few broken tackles and some sidestepping by Buzzle, but it only gets him a couple of yards up to the 22 before he's met by Carter Peacock, who continues to have his name called a whole lot here in the playoffs. 2nd and 8 Meadville at their own 22. We're about 90 seconds to go in the opening half.
Looked like Buzzle was going to be able to break free there from the initial surge, but a great follow-up and tackle in the open field by Carter Peacock.
2nd and 8, own 22, left hash, 2-back set. It's a handoff by Longstreth, and it goes to the fullback, Amari Lewis, who is plastered and then immediately helped up. Caden Hess helps him up, but it was Hayden Packer on the stop. No gain back at the 22 for 3rd and 8.
Longstreth, he's very good at adept ball handling, kind of faked it one way and then gave it underhanded again to Lewis, and that's been effective play. Tate Sechrist limping a little bit, kind of ankle got rolled on at the end of that play, but staying in the ball game.
There's a huddle up for the Meadville Bulldogs, the District 10 winners. And they're a team that runs at nearly 400 yards a game. Had a few big runs in this one, but they've been shut down a lot of the way. 3rd and 8 on 22 from the left hash with 35 seconds to go in the opening half. Longstreth under center takes the snap, tries to pitch it right, but flags come into play. And we'll check that. Meadville gets the ball to start the second half, so they have a false start there to back them up 5 yards. And at this point, 3rd and long, Jersey Shore does have timeouts if they want to go that route.
Tate Sechrist did come out. You could tell he was limping a little bit there. Gabe Andrus going to replace him. Tate probably get a little work on that ankle at halftime.
Dual Jersey Shore trainer Jackie George, she's as good as they've come. She gets those guys right back out there. And Sechrist had a massive fumble recovery for a touchdown here in the start of this quarter. That's put Jersey Shore up, and they have not trailed since. Meadville on this official timeout goes off to the side. A reminder, our Kevin Peacock garbage removal halftime show is on deck. Stick with us for that. The Susquehanna Transit out-of-town scores will also be mentioned here as official timeout, and Sechrist is off to the side, and I think he's itching to get back in there sooner rather than later. 3rd and about 13, back at their own 17 after the 5-yard penalty for Meadville. Longstreth under center, bootleg left, steps up, throws over the middle, up for grabs, tipped, and intercepted by Caden Hess at the 42. It was tipped over the middle. Brady Jordan got his hands on it, and Caden Hess makes the sliding snag, and Jersey Shore's got it across midfield.
Not a good decision there by Longstreet, trying to go down the field, and that's not something that Meadville does very well, and that one really floated. Everybody saw that football and early thought Brady Jordan was going to be able to go up and get it, but a really athletic interception there. Sure, you know, Sam, they're going to take a shot or two here toward the end zone.
Jersey Shore picks off Longstreth, his 3rd pick of the year that he's thrown, and Jersey Shore gets its 28th interception. 25 seconds to go, 1st and 10 at the 42 of Meadville. Quick rollout by Brady Jordan. Hitches, throws, wants Hess up the right sideline, batted away at the 10. He was covered up by Jefferson. Really beautiful play by Andre Jefferson, the junior corner. And it's 2nd and 10 at the 42 with 18 seconds to go in the opening half.
Well, not surprised at all that you go to Hess early on that play because that worked for the touchdown, but really good recovery and knock away by Jefferson on the defensive side.
Lone back to the left side of Brady Jordan is his brother Elijah against the 4-man front. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Swing pass left. It's Griffin who hitches it right back to Jordan, who stumbles out of bounds up to the 32. We saw that play a few weeks ago, and they run it right there to get up, and they call his out of bounds was at the 34. Clock's at 12 seconds here. And Jersey Shore right back on the ball. 3rd and 2 from the 34 of Meadville. Take the snap from the left hash. Jordan faces pressure. Sidesteps left. Rolls, throws, left sideline. Jumping catch. We'll see did Cooper Peacock get his feet down. Yes, he did. He caught it. And the call at the 7. A big first down hookup for Jersey Shore.
Got the yardage that they wanted, and I was thinking to myself, do you try to get a big play to get Breck Miller in range for that field goal attempt? They did exactly that. Miller trots out on the field for the short field goal attempt.
A 29-yard pass that now leads to what will be a 22-yard field goal. Do it from the left hash of the 12. Clean snap, hold, kick is up, and flags come into the mix.
Had some motion there, wasn't able to see if it was against the defense, but either way, it's not going to change the play call, even if it's against Jersey Shore, and it is, you're going to go for that field goal attempt.
Yeah, so it was actually about a 24-yarder, and that'll become a 29-yarder. Snapped it from the 7 at the 5, and then, of course, now they're going to have to snap it from the 12. But Breck Miller is along a 43 this year. That's no worries to him. But before he does that, Tom Gravish wants to bring his team over to the side. We're down to 3 seconds to go in the opening half, and our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard reads 21-6. Bulldogs of Jersey Shore up against Meadville, and they're trying to take this one to advance to the state semifinals for a 3rd consecutive year in the 4A bracket. And Jersey Shore has its huddle, chance to recharge the batteries, and we'll see what they do.
And these points are big, Sam. You think, well, you know, what does it really matter if they score the points? They're already up 21-6, but they're big. We saw Meadville. They're up 20-0 against Juniata last week. Juniata able to come all the way back in the ballgame and make it very competitive late, 34-27. So you have the chance to get points for Jersey Shore. You want to put this one through.
We'll recap this first half in a few minutes on our halftime show, brought to you by Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal. Here it's Breck Miller to try and stick this one on what a 29-yard field goal. Clean snap and hold from the left hash. Kick is up. May have been deflected, but it sneaks through. Breck Miller hits another, and Jersey Shore's up 24-6 going into halftime as they're on top of Meadville in the quarterfinals. Back on the Bear Country Sports Network for halftime right after this from Clarion University.
It's that time again. Time for you to be part of the 29th Bear Country Christmas Wish. We're still accepting your letters and emails. Thanks for letting us know if you or anyone you know is having a tough time financially and can't afford holiday gifts, or if they need something special. If you haven't done so yet, now is the time. Explain the situation to us. When making a request for children, we need to know whether they're a boy or a girl, their age, and their size. We also need your name, address, and phone number, and the name, address, and phone number of the person or family you're writing about. Send your letters now to Bear Country Christmas Wish, Box 99 Avis, 17721, or your emails to bearcountrygoodnews, it's all one word, @gmail.com. We grant as many wishes as we can. Maybe yours will come true this year. Send your info to us by December 11th to Box 99 Avis 17721 or emails to bearcountrygoodnews@gmail.com. Be a part of the 29th Annual Christmas Wish from the Bear.
The Country Berry Shack in Jersey Shore is the one-stop shop for your Christmas needs. From home decor to gift giving, they've got you covered. Find your favorite brand of candles in all different varieties. They've got Row Pottery, primitive furniture, lights, village paints, curtains, tarts, diffusers, and so much more. Open weekdays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 4, and Sundays 11 to 4. The Country Berry Shack, 521 Allegheny Street. A little bit of country in the heart of Jersey Shore.
Looking for the widest variety of delicious Italian food in our area? Then visit Santino's Italian Cuisine in Jersey Shore. Known for years for their pasta, pizza, and entrees, the #1 choice from their fans? Cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks. Visit Santino's Italian Cuisine today. Discover the real taste of Italy. Legal beverages available, open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 till 9, Friday and Saturday till 10. 100 South Main Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-4484.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
Charles Construction is a full-service site development contractor performing all phases of residential and commercial work. Excavation, foundation, sewer, water, and underground utility installation. Paving, too. Also working with the natural gas industry. Community-oriented Charles Construction supports the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Call today, 570-753-3595. Located in Avis, 858 East Central Avenue. Charles Construction, serving the community for the last 50 years.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Our Kevin Peacock garbage removal halftime show from Clarion University. There's been a lot of snow to remove here from the field, but it's warmed up a little bit. The sunshine out, and Jersey Shore has to like what its side of the scoreboard is looking like. 24-6 Jersey Shore over Meadville halfway through. Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker bring you our halftime coverage. Again, sponsored by Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal, covering you from Lock Haven to Montoursville. Call them at 570-745-7730. And Kevin, of course, wants to shout out his sons, Carter and Cooper, on the team. Brandon, first half started slow. Jersey Shore got downfield and then couldn't score. Meadville had, its usual mix of runs with actually a few passes for a team that doesn't throw it very much. But then Jersey Shore opened up the scoring on the fumble recovery for a touchdown by Tate Sechrist. And the Bulldogs, they never trailed from there, and they've gone on to score 14, now 17 unanswered.
Yeah, and it starts all really with that punt mistake that Cooper Peacock had earlier in the game, where we thought, hey, they're going to score. Meadville is going to score off of this drive, and that defense just holds them to the position, stops them on fourth down that drive, and gets the ball in their own hands. And then from there, they really kind of just started picking apart this Meadville defense, really being able to run the ball against them. A couple of passing plays really, really well with Caden Hess. Look, that corner has no answer for Caden Hess. The only thing that's stopping Caden Hess is maybe one or two bad passes and Caden not hauling in the ball once or twice. But for Jersey Shore offensively, they're doing whatever they need to right now. They're grinding it out. They were waiting for Meadville to kind of start making their mistakes and be able to slow down their pace and be able to just start singling it to one thing offensively for Meadville.
Well, Meadville, very good team, 9-3. They won District 10, but right now they find themselves down here at Clarion University. Let's look at the Jersey Shore stats. We'll go offensively first, and Brady Jordan, 11 attempts, and he's 6 of 11 passing for 146 yards, and a lot of those came on two throws. One of them to Caden Hess for a 56-yard touchdown, another one to Cooper Peacock for 59 yards. So those were two that really vaulted those numbers up highly, but he got going as the game progressed, and he also had a 23-yarder to Peacock there late in the first half to set up the field goal that Breck Miller was able to sneak through from 29 yards away. Additionally, for Jersey Shore, 8 yards on 2 grabs for Connor Griffin to round out the passing game for the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore. Elijah Jordan also tried a pass attempt that he was able to try and throw that, but ultimately did not work. Rushing for Jersey Shore, Brady Jordan, 16 yards, 45 for Hayden Packer. He had a 35-yarder on the opening drive, but aside from that, he's been held in check. Hayden has just been running the ball at a ridiculous clip, coming off 130 yards against Allentown Central Catholic. He's over 1,100 yards this year, and he has 19 touchdowns, and his touchdown in 12 of his 13 games this year, and 6 multi-touchdown games. Elijah Jordan, 5 yards on 2 carries in the Jersey Shore backfield. Defensively for Jersey Shore, the Tate Sechrist fumble recovery for a touchdown, a long one that started the scoring off, and that was a fumble that was forced by Peacock, Cooper Peacock that is, and that was big to set that one up. Jersey Shore also got an interception by Caden Hess late in the first half that set up that field goal. It was tipped by Brady Jordan, and then the ball came right to him. Hess's 6th interception of the year, matching the cornerback numbers he put up last year. That's 12 interceptions in 2 years, not too shabby. Jersey Shore tackling Hayden Packer, the All-State linebacker, putting up 7 tackles here for Jersey Shore, and also Carter Peacock, he's got 5, and Also, Brady Jordan, he's got 5 as well. Jersey Shore racking up the tackles, and the Bulldogs with 2 tackles for loss from Dirk Stetz, 1 from Connor Davis, 1 from Hayden Packer. So they're getting in the backfield, they're forcing havoc, and they're making things quite uncomfortable for the Meadville Bulldogs here, with Jersey Shore trying to get to the state semifinals for a 3rd straight time.
Yeah, they are, and look, the stats are pretty well right now. Look, you're up 24-6 right now at halftime. Not to get ahead of yourself. Say, hey, you got a comparable lead. Meadville can come back. Meadville can start pounding the ball on the inside, but defensively, they just got to keep their linebackers at shore, keep making angle tackles, keep wrapping up these big running backs. Meadville's going to come out passing a little bit more than they were running. They're going to try to beat you up just a little bit and then set up for the pass. But don't be shocked if Meadville doesn't try to come out with some trick plays right away to get, something on the scoreboard to get momentum on their side of the ball. As of defensively, honestly, for offensively for sure, I would like to see a little bit more run game involved with Elijah Jordan. He's been quiet recently in the last couple games. I would love to see him get a little bit of a bigger game this week, but Hayden Packer's doing all the work for him in that backfield.
Yeah, Jersey Shore has a lot of different options, and Meadville gets the ball to start the second half. We'll see what they do. On the other end of this break here in our Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal Halftime Show, we will have our out-of-town scores presented by our friends at Susquehanna Transit. We'll also tell you about the upcoming tours that Susquehanna Transit has. Some really good ones going to New York City. We'll tell you about that, and we'll get you ready for the second half. The state quarterfinals, Jersey Shore in business, up 24-6 over Meadville. Back in the Bear Country Sports Network right after this.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
More than 1 in 3 people will face cancer in their lifetime. Unfortunately, fear can stop you from getting your cancer screening, but it won't stop cancer. Early detection can save your life. Don't wait for symptoms to appear to act. Cancer screening is safe, effective, and accessible for everyone, including free or low-cost screening programs. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com right now for free screening resources and recommendations from the American Cancer Society. Don't wait. Early detection can save your life. Go to cancerscreeninfo.com today. cancerscreeninfo.com.
On your way from here to there, visit the Oval Country Store for snacks, ice cream, Sunoco gas, and terrific sandwiches made while you wait. Located in the beautiful Nippenose Valley. Oval Country Store, 237 Middle Road, Oval. 570-745-7777. 745-7777 for the Oval Country Store in Oval. Proud supporters of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
What's your favorite holiday movie? The Grinch? Elf? National Lampoons? Maybe it's A Christmas Story or It's a Wonderful Life. Downtown Lock Haven Inc. is bringing you Triple H, Haven Hollywood Holidays. This Saturday, the parade starts at 6 p.m. on Main Street. That's right, this Saturday kicks off Small Business Saturdays. Shop local this holiday. Shop Lock Haven. Christmas movie-themed storefronts, and this Saturday at 6, movie-themed parade floats. Check out the Downtown Lock Haven Inc. Facebook page for more details and updates. This ad was made possible by a Clinton County Tourism grant.
Welcome from attorney Dance Dreyer and from Dreyer and Dieter Law Offices. Dance Dreyer, a former Bulldog football player, is joining the Jersey Shore law firm of Dreyer and Dieter, 227 Allegheny Street in Jersey Shore. The attorneys and staff are happy to support local athletics and are also available for nearly all of your legal needs. So welcome all from attorneys Mark Dreyer, Denise Dieter, and Dance Dreyer. If you haven't checked out Dreyer and Dieter Law Offices, please do. Their easy-to-remember phone number, 570-398-2020.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Back in our Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal Halftime Show from Clarion University and Clarion Memorial Stadium. That's where we're playing this 4A state quarterfinal game. Jersey Shore in the driver's seat, 24-6 lead over the Meadville Bulldogs. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you at halftime. And Brandon, we got a couple out-of-town scores to get to set the scene in the PIAA. Just to remember, the winner of this will get either Bell Vernon or Aliquippa next week. Those two teams will match up at 3 o'clock. But in some other brackets, some scores going on right now.
Yeah, Old Forge right now up on top, 14-0 on Canton. And the other one here, State College and Harrisburg still stuck at 7-0. Harrisburg with the lead over State College. And Southern Columbia won last night 62-20. No surprise there over Richland.
Yeah, the next week for the Southern Columbia machine will be against Northern Lehigh in the 2A bracket. Danville bowed out last night to Newman Goretti, ending their run in 3A. Danville, a team that Jersey Shore was able to outlast by 21 points over at Thompson Street Stadium this year. That was brought to you by our friends at Susquehanna Transit, who are incredibly gracious and also provide great services. Visit susquehannabus.com for information on upcoming tours. That's SUSQUEHANNA bus.com. And I'll tell you about a few tours. How about the AMT Winter Wonderland Tour? That's over on December 1st, and if you can believe that, that's only a few days. So get over there right now if that's of interest to you. And something I would highly recommend, the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. It's been a while since I've seen it, but if I hope I'm calling a Jersey Shore game at that point, but if I'm not doing that, I might have to check that out. Go see the Rockettes over at Radio City. Christmas shopping in New York City on December 11th and 18th, and Cozy R's Christmas Village on the 27th December. So a lot that Susquehanna Transit is offering. Check out their tours at susquehannabus.com. Second half is on tap here, Brandon, and Meadville will get the ball to start the second half because Jersey Shore took the opening kickoff, and Jersey Shore has found its rhythm and has a sizable lead. Meadville playing from behind. What can they do to give Jersey Shore some problems and fight their way back in this game?
Well, they can find some more ways to get their running backs involved here. They set up a screen earlier with Simmons, which was a very interesting call, but it worked very effectively. Got one of their couple of big gains in the game. I'd like to see him do a couple more running back screens, not only with Simmons, but a couple of their running backs. I'd also like to see, their wide receivers get involved in the run game as well. A couple motions across the field. Get these guys out in space. For sure, as one of their small problems is they have a hard time tackling out in space. Get them to make tackles. Get yourself in a very good position here to try to get yourself back in this ball game.
24-6, Jersey Shore up on Meadville in the state quarterfinals, with the winner going to the semifinals next week. Jersey Shore looking to punch its ticket there for a third year in a row. Back in the Bear Country Sports Network right after this from Clarion in the state quarterfinals.
When you're hungry, when you need something delicious, there's only one answer: pizza to go. Michael and Abby Allison can't wait till you see their extensive menu. Everything from appetizers to subs to strombolis to wings and, oh yeah, pizza. Plus the coldest six-packs in town. Visit once, you'll be back again and again. Pizza to go, proud to support the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Open 11 till 9 Monday through Thursday till 10 Friday and Saturday. 680 Railroad Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-8646. Pizza to go.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and founder of Heroes and Horses. I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. The holiday season, to me, should be a time of reflection. No matter what your modality is in life, no matter what you do, no matter what your experience is, it's a time to slow down and evaluate and then connect with the people that you love. And I think the greatest gift that you could give anybody in your life is the gift of time. Boot Barn. Share the West.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels, dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all other customers. TLC Fuels, proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Penn Strategies is proud to serve the borough of Jersey Shore and communities throughout Pennsylvania by helping them in finding funding solutions for important projects. Penn Strategies wishes the best of luck to the Jersey Shore Bulldogs as they march to the district and state championships. Contact Jason Fitzgerald and Penn Strategies today for more information on how they can assist your local community or organization. 570-337-2028 or email Penn Strategies info@pennstrategiespa.com.
Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Are you recently retired? Are you a shift worker or stay-at-home parent? Enjoy travel? School bus drivers enjoy holidays, weekends, and summers off with paid unemployment benefits. Contact 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Start of the second half of this state quarterfinal game from Clarion University. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. It's 24-6 Jersey Shore over Meadville on our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard. Jersey Shore will kick it off left to right. Breck Miller to do the honors, and Meadville with Brighton Anderson on the left and Kalon Simmons over on the right. Simmons has accounted for their lone touchdown, which the extra point was then subsequently missed by the guy standing a little to the side of him, Anderson. Jersey Shore in the orange tops and bottoms kicks it away. It's deep back to the 7 where it's picked up by Anderson, but he called a fair catch from there. Oh, no, they say his knee went down. So his knee went down there. He did not call the fair catch, which would have put that ball out. His knee went down, and that's, I'd venture to say, not an ideal start for Meadville.
That is a mistake early for Meadville. Again, we've talked about it, Sam. Meadville runs the football first, second, and third, and whenever they can. Even though they threw it initially early in the ball game, their strength is running the football. That's big. Makes you a long field, sets up the Jersey Shore defense exactly where they want it to be.
Tate Sechrist, Luke Springman, Zach Rooney, Dirk Stetz, Connor Davis across the Jersey Shore. 5-man defensive front. First and 10 on 7 for Meadville to start the third. Out of the bunch formation, they hand it off left. Buzzle's got a lot of room past the 10, 15, lowers his shoulder out to the 20 at the left sideline, and finally tugged out around the 22 by Cooper Peacock, the Shore safety. And that brings him up 15 yards for a first down. Big running play to start the second half for Meadville.
Well, if you're Meadville, that's exactly what you wanted to do. Get a big chunk play to get yourself out of the goalpost shadow, set yourself up on the offensive side where you want to be. So good initial push, blocks on the corner there by the Meadville Bulldog line.
Meadville three-headed monster in the backfield of Kalon Simmons, Griffin Buzzle, and the fullback Amari Lewis. First and 10 on 22, left hash for Meadville against the 5-man front. From the left wing, they hand it off to Simmons. Cuts it out right, forces Brady Jordan to stumble past the 25, bounces upfield, and finally chopped down at the 28 from behind, as I think Griffin got his hands on him, and that should make it about 2nd and 4.
Two nice chunk running plays there by Meadville. Got the corner on that play. Simmons, he is very, very good. You can tell why he's rushed for 1,800-plus yards on the season.
Call him down at the 27, bring up a 2nd and 5 from there for Meadville. From the right hash, they snap it this time, start of the third quarter. Long stretch under center. It's a stretch handoff left that goes nowhere. Big stick by Carter Peacock, and down goes Griffin Buzzle back at the 24 for a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Meadville Bulldogs.
So effective the Jersey Shore defense has been, particularly the linebackers from that backside. You know, your running back, he's looking down the field where he's going to make the cut on the rush there. Carter Peacock with the big hit.
Meadville huddles up. Winner of this will get Bell Vernon or Aliquippa next weekend in the state semifinals. 3rd and 7 on 24 for Meadville. Between the hashes, Longstreth is under center. Lewis directly behind him. And it was Simmons behind him, and I think there's a false start before the snap, and that is the case. Back it up from the 24 to the 19, and 3rd and 12. Going to see what that will bring out of the Ray Collins playbook.
Zach Rooney for the Bulldog defense. You saw him twitch on that play, but he didn't move toward the line of scrimmage. And then that offensive line on that right side twitched as well. That'll cost that offense 5 line. Again, Jersey Shore, this is where you want the Meadville offense. 3rd and long, plus 10 on this play.
Hayden Packer, the Jersey Shore All-State linebacker, calls out the plays defensively out of the 5-2 base front. Meadville with 3rd and 12 at its own 19. Longstreth pitches it left. Here's Simmons. Tries to juke on a few guys. Gets to the 25, but pushed out of bounds up at the 26 on the near sideline. And Brady Jordan with the force out of bounds after a run of 7 yards. Meadville will punt here after not being able to accumulate any points on its opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
And last week, Coach Alex Jackson, he reiterated, we didn't really make any adjustments at halftime. We just said, hey, let's continue to do what we do, but execute better, particularly on the defensive side. And against ACC, held them, the Vikings, to only 3 second-half first downs. So a good start here for Jersey Shore.
Ryan Reichel, the Meadville punter, received the long snap. He's standing at his own 12. Graham sends it away to him. He's got some time. Jersey Shore doesn't rush the punter. This tumbling right-footed kick goes against the wind, Bob Seeger style, over to the right sideline, across midfield, and out of bounds to 45. So that's where Jersey Shore will get it. Jersey Shore last week, as you mentioned, Doug, coming off the victory over Allentown Central Catholic. They were down 7-3 at halftime, and only the 4th game in which they've trailed at any point this year. But in this one, they have not been behind. They scored first and have maintained the lead. And they get the ball here on their first drive of the 3rd quarter at the 9:20 mark. 45-yard line, left hash, 1st and 10 in the shotgun, 4-wide set. Packer the back to the right side of Brady Jordan. Against the 4-man front, they run a sweep play right. Here comes Cooper Peacock up to the 49, and he's undercut and taken out by Kalon Simmons. Forward progress will get him to the midfield stripe for 2nd and 5.
Nice different look there, jet sweep type run, couple blockers out front. But again, nice play there by Simmons. He's a very, very nice two-way player for the Meadville Bulldogs.
2nd and 5, right hash for Jersey Shore at midfield. Quick snap out of the gun. Handoff Packer, stumbles left across the 47, down to the 46. Tackle from behind Rowan Woodrow after a gain of 4. It's 3rd and 1, Jersey Shore.
Big play here on 3rd and very short for Jersey Shore. You want to pick this up, able to then get pace out of your offense.
Between the hashes, Jersey Shore snaps it against the Meadville 4-man front. They keep it with Brady Jordan on the direct snap, runs it up the middle after faking the sweep, and he gets 1.5 yards. That's all he needed. First down across the 45 of Meadville. Jersey Shore offense flying at a fast tempo with 8:30 to go in the 3rd. And we run the clock. 24-6 Jersey Shore lead on our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard.
Just enough for Brady Jordan on that play.
1st and 10 across the 45 of Meadville for Shore from the left hash. Tries some pre-snap motion and a flag comes in. They were set to have Cooper Peacock off the handoff, throw it up the right side. He was cocked back ready to throw, but the officials shut that play down.
Usually when the flag is thrown right there, it's going to be motion against the offense, and it is. Illegal shift, going to cost Jersey Shore 5 yards on that penalty.
Jersey Shore, Doug, has really gone to the back of their playbook in this one. We've seen a few trick plays, different looks on things we've seen throughout the year. Tom Gravish mixing it up.
And you have to. Want to add a few wrinkles each week deep in the playoff.
1st and 15 at midfield for Jersey Shore, left to right. Brady Jordan takes the shotgun snap, tries to run out right, but he's got nowhere to go. Denied by Griffin Buzzle all the way back at the 41. Jersey Shore, after the illegal shift, then gets backed up to midfield and then loses another 9 on that run. And that becomes a 2nd and about 24.
Really good response there by the Meadville defense. Buzzle, we've seen him. He is a very effective linebacker for the Bulldog defense.
Had 126 tackles coming into this one. A massive year for the lone senior on Meadville. 3 receivers right in the trips. 2nd and 24 from the Jersey Shore 41. Jordan rolls right and throws to the sideline. It's picked off by Buzzle, and he was out of bounds at the 47. Meadville's got the ball near midfield. Brady Jordan's first interception in a long time. He has gone 5 straight without a pick, but he throws it away here with 7:29 to go in the 3rd. Meadville's got it a little behind midfield.
Really nice interception there. Buzzle along the sidelines went out, made a good catch, and made sure he got his feet down for a big play for the Meadville defense.
Here comes Meadville down 24-6, 7:29 to go here in the 3rd. First and 10 on 47 left hash. It's a handoff over right guard. Here goes Simmons, bouncing off of tacklers, and he gets yanked down back at the 49. Forward progress will keep him across midfield, about 4 yards to get him to the 49 at Jersey Shore. Second and 6. Brady Jordan on that last play, Doug. What happened?
He wasn't making a bad decision there. Along the sidelines, try to float it over the linebacker's head for the completion. Had a man open. Great play by Buzzle on the INT. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense, and on that play, he came up big.
The region player of the year is Griffin Buzzle. Second and 6, the Shore 49 for Meadville. Under center, Longstreth hands it off. They go to Lewis, the fullback. Gets stymied at the 47 after he just runs in a straight line, picks up a couple more yards, and brings up a 3rd and 4 for Meadville. The defense trying to turn to offense, and that's something that Coach Ray Collins highlighted when we spoke this week. That's what they're going to need, and they stopped Jersey Shore's offense in a chance when they theoretically really could have put a massive gulf between these teams.
You think you're in 4-down territory here for Meadville.
3rd and 4, the Shore 47, right to left. It's a handoff left. This goes to, I believe, Simmons, who gets spun down across the 45. No, it's Buzzle that time. He gets to the 44. Gain of 3. It's 4th and 1 after Carter Peacock makes the tackle.
You can see why Buzzle is also effective in the running game. Again, 3 different running backs that carry the ball regularly for this Meadville offense. A very strong guy, hard to bring down with one tackler.
Jersey Shore fans stopping on the bleachers in front of us here at Clarion on this cold 30-degree day. 4th and 1 at the 44. It's a pitch right as they go for it. Simmons slides his way across the 40. He's got a first down to the 39. A run of 5 out of that bunch formation. Meadville can do a lot of different things. They get 5 yards there to move the sticks.
Used the pitch on that play. Simmons ended up with 2 blockers in front of him, able to get a good push initially for a big first down for Meadville.
Meadville, with 5.5 to go in the third, really needs to score here. First and 10 at the 39 at Jersey Shore. Right hash against the 5-man front. They pitch it up the middle, and from the right side, the back, Buzzle, just gets to the 38, a 1-yard gain as he's tripped up on the interior for 2nd and 9.
We talk so often about the pace of the Jersey Shore offense, Sam, and you mentioned it earlier. Even though Meadville huddles up, they get up to the line pretty quickly, getting the play from the sidelines, able to continue their pace, try and tire out the Jersey Shore Bulldog defense.
Yeah, both teams are flying right now at 100 miles an hour. 2nd and 9 at the Jersey Shore 38 for Meadville, down 24-6 here in the state quarterfinals. Under center in the bunch, Longstreth hands it off right. A lot of running room for Simmons. Across the 45, bashes his way into a couple of Bulldogs, and then is flung out of bounds to the 34. Brady Jordan credited on the tackle, and it'll get him about 4 yards to make it 3rd and 5.
We talked there on the last series of plays. Definitely 4-down territory. They're down a couple scores. No matter if it takes a little bit longer on this drive, they need a score to really get back in the ball game.
Line to gain is inside the Jersey Shore 30. Meadville goes right to left from the 34 on 3rd and medium. Handoff right out of the stretch. Here goes Simmons, who has his angle cut off, and he's flung down at the 33. He only gets about a yard there. Jersey Shore converges on the left side as the whole defense got over there. Becomes a 4th and about 4 from there.
Simmons a little slow getting up on that play. Could have took a couple hard hits as he was going to the turf. Again, 4th and 4 or so, 4-down territory for the Meadville Bulldogs. They need a big play here.
Meadville brings on the tight end, Damian Jenkins. They converted a 4th and 1 earlier on this drive, but here they need a full 4+ yards. Have it at the Jersey Shore 33, down 24-6. Against the 5-man front, 3-back set. Longstreth moves left. Pressured, hit as he throws, up for grabs, hauled in by Buzzle inside the 25. What an acrobatic grab on the throw near the left side numbers. Griffin Buzzle with possibly a season-saving catch as Meadville moves the sticks.
They cleared out the zone with Jenkins going deep, so Caden Ness had to pay a little bit of attention to him. You could tell Longstreth, the quarterback, was not going to throw it deep, went to his reliable receiver there, and we've seen Buzzle just made the interception. Very, very good hands. Big completion there for Meadville.
3.5 to go here in the third quarter of the state quarterfinal game. Meadville driving down to the Jersey Shore 25. From the left hash, they snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff right on a little bit of a sweep. It goes to Simmons from the left wing, and he gets pounced on at the 22. Gain of 3 for 2nd and 7.
I do not know how there was not a penalty on that play because Jersey Shore was absolutely offsides or maybe right on the snap, but no penalty. They'll take that short 3-down yard gain on 1st down.
Track surrounding Clarion Memorial Stadium coated in snow here on this late November wintry day. 2nd and 7 at the 22 of Jersey Shore. Longstreth under center against the 5-man front. Hands it off to the fullback. Lewis tries to cut it right. Nowhere to go. Stood up by Peacock. Carter Peacock, the Jersey Shore leader in tackles, and he drags him back to the 24 for a 3rd and 9 from there.
Meadville has been resilient on this series of plays, able to convert a 4th and very short, able to convert on the pass play last time on 4th and about 4. So they're almost set up here again. 3rd and almost 9 on the play for the Bulldog Jersey Shore defense. You want to come up big, force them into that 4th and long.
2.5 and counting to go in the 3rd. Jersey Shore up 18, trying to hold firm against Meadville in the state quarterfinals. 3rd and 8 at the 23 for Meadville. From the right hash they go, and the bunch set. It's a handoff left. Buzzle gets the call. Oh, and he's thrown down after a short gain. Peacock and Sechrist converge. Carter Peacock having a big afternoon yet again. And they stop him at the 22, and it's 4th and 7.
2 weeks in a row, Carter Peacock from that linebacker position, just reading very quickly, and then obviously comes up very aggressive and quickly. Tate Sechrist solid all season long, able to hold the edge there for the Jersey Shore defense.
Meadville down 18 with under 2 to go in the 3rd. They need to convert. 4th and 7 from the 22. Roll left from the bunch. Longstreth throws across the 20. Completion of Buzzle, but not nearly enough as he's thrown aside by Cooper Peacock, the safety, and Meadville coaches to the right of us in the press box are a little displeased with the stopping of their foot. Jersey Shore forces the turnover on downs after a lengthy drive, and the Bulldogs up 18 go left to right.
At Meadville, you're pleased that you were able to convert 2 fourths down. Now you got it after the interception by Buzzle. Now you need another turnover here with the Jersey Shore Bulldogs deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 short, its own 19 in the I formation. Brady Jordan runs the keeper right at the 20. Breaks a couple leg tackles, 25, still on the move. Spin move past the 30. How is he still going? He gets up to the 36 before finally being muscled down by Brighton Anderson. A dazzling run of about 17 yards.
We've seen that all season long, but haven't seen it for a couple weeks. Teams are really zoned in on Brady Jordan and have not allowed him to make the big plays. Spin moves there, turns out into a 1st down.
125 and counting for Shore in the 3rd. 1st and 10 at the 36, going left to right. It's a handoff. Packer, the fullback, up the middle from the shotgun. Blasts his way across the 40, and they give him the 42. Buzzle gets him across the 41 at the 42 for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Shore.
That scissors play been so effective all season long and was the big play last week against ACC. Hayden Packer almost scored, got him down to the 1, scored on the next play, put the game away.
Jersey Shore's really had the upper hand throughout this one today. 2nd and 4 on 42 between the hashes. In the offset eye, they pitch it right. Here's Elijah Jordan, just burrows over Anderson, and he gets across the 45. For a gain of 3, it sets up 3rd and 1 as the Jersey Shore freshman running back gets involved.
Big play here, obviously, for the Meadville defense and the Bulldog offense. Want to convert here.
They go I formation again. 3rd and 1 from the 45. Just give it a Packer. Why not? And he just chops his way to the 47 for 2 yards right up the gut. Hayden Packer is so good at just keeping those legs moving and overpowering his opposition. Under 30 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Jersey Shore's got 1st and 10 at its own 47.
You want to run pace, but you can see Jersey Shore here, Sam. They're taking a little bit more time, just trying to milk that clock, getting the play call from Coach Gravish, and to let this one run down all the way till quarter number 4.
And with 10 to go here in the 3rd, unlike last week, we do have a play clock that is visible, and Jersey Shore does not need to run another play, and they will not run another play to conclude the 3rd quarter. A track meet here at Clarion University, and it's all things Jersey Shore in the state quarterfinals. It remains 24-6 in favor of Jersey Shore, trying to top the District 10 champs, the Meadville Bulldogs. We go to the 4th right here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
It's time to let Fredham Incorporated haul your trash and recyclables. Well, that's if you want convenient and reliable service. Fredham Incorporated offers many options to fit your needs, including bags, cans, cards, roll-offs, cleanups, and single-stream recycling. That's one can where you put everything, and they'll separate it for you. Offering online bill pay, Fredham Incorporated, family-owned and operated, concerned about the environment, serving you for the last 50 years. Call Fredham Incorporated today, 570-398-1814.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore football in the state quarterfinals and is trying to get to the state semifinals for the third straight season. They're up 24-6 going into the fourth quarter. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Meadville, the team that's down, the District 10 champs, defending as Shore goes right to left. First and 10 on 47 in the eye. Jersey Shore hands it off to the deep back, Elijah Jordan, who gets spun down. All left sideline, Connor Griffin jousts with Jefferson, but can't reel it in inside the 20. That's incomplete to set up a 3rd and 8 at the 49-yard line for Jersey Shore.
We've seen that play be so effective, Connor Griffin and Caden Hess, but particularly Connor Griffin along the sidelines really does a great job of high-pointing that football. That one just sailed a little bit out of bounds for Brady Jordan.
Jersey Shore reshuffles the offensive line. Zach Rooney looks to have moved out to right tackle. Usually Dirk Stetz is there. 3rd and 8 Shore on 49. Jordan from the eye rolls back at the 40. He is smashed down by Brighton Anderson all the way to his own 39. A flag is down, but for now Brady Jordan just took a big loss.
Probably a holding penalty against Jersey Shore anytime it's thrown right there in the middle of the line. But I tell you, Meadville has really done a good job from that backside putting pressure on Brady Jordan for the sacks.
Jersey Shore trying to get to the state semifinals, a meeting with the winner of today's Bell Vernon Aliquippa meeting at Heinz Field will determine who this one is playing in that one. Again, I think it's a hold, as Doug mentioned, and that's the case. And as you would have mentioned, declined the penalty. So Jersey Shore will get the punting unit out there. Third quarter went scoreless, but Jersey Shore offensively came to life in that second quarter, and they took a 18-point lead into halftime, and they haven't relinquished it. Jersey Shore's Cooper Peacock to punt it away right to left. Kalon Simmons, a lone return man. A drop kick from the 31. Tails near side, picked up at the 29, and Simmons slips down on the turf. Only gets to the 29.5. Kalon Simmons disappointed, and I think that slippery, slick turf really stunted what could have been a big return for the explosive junior.
Overall, I think the field conditions are pretty good, but that's a kind of play where you see that turf maybe become a factor. You're trying to make a real quick move, kind of plant your foot and turn it upfield. Not able to do that. So good job by the Meadville defense. You deny Jersey Shore. Good job by Jersey Shore to get that Cooper Peacock punt away. Relying on your defense here to get another stop.
1st and 10 Meadville on 29, down 24-6. 11-12 to go in the state quarterfinals. From the bunch set, they hand it off left to Simmons on first down. He gets smashed down at the 28 by Peacock, but a flag comes in, so we will assess that in a moment.
Have to see, that's always hard. You throw it in the middle of the line, you think it might be a hole, but you never know. Maybe if somebody stuck their helmet in there and got a head-to-head contact, but nope, going to be holding against Meadville. It's just the type of penalty with a rushing game that you cannot have.
And they charge that to the left guard, Rowan Woodrow, the junior, an all-region player for Meadville. But this Jersey Shore defense allowed one touchdown in the second quarter to Kalon Simmons, but just has held firm, had a huge stop that just wasn't even a stop. It was just a fumble recovery for a touchdown when Meadville had Jersey Shore backed up to its own 10. 1st and 20, own 20 for Meadville. They hand it off left. Here goes Buzzle. A lot of room up the left hash marks. 30, 35, 40 from behind. Brady Jordan spins him down all the way up to the 47. 27, 28-yard gain. They'll call it the 48. And Buzzle comes to life, but Meadville has a lot of ground to make up with under 11 to go.
Huge chunk play there by Buzzle. Really got the great blocks on the left side. Created that running alley for Buzzle, and he showed good speed on that play.
Meadville moving up tempo. Jersey Shore showing the 5-man front. It's 1st and 10, on 48 for Meadville, left hash. Longstrap, the handoff from the bunch. It goes to Anderson on the right side, and the ball pops out. Jersey Shore picks it up. Dirk Stetz, the big fella, plops on it at the 48, and Jersey Shore takes back over. Brighton Anderson, the miscue.
And Anderson's not a guy that runs it a whole lot from Meadville, but Jersey Shore has always been good, getting hands in there to try and create the fumble. Did exactly that, and Dirk Stetz on it for the big recovery.
And there is a Meadville player down, so we will pause while he gets some assistance. 10:39 to go. Meadville's drive gets stymied by its own error, and Jersey Shore is trying to punch its ticket to the semifinals. Back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this from Clarion University.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you at Clarion University. Jersey Shore in the state quarterfinals has a 24-6 lead over Meadville with 10:39 to go. And Jersey Shore waits as Justice Esser, defensive end, gets helped off the field. Meadville turns it over for second time in this one. I'll check that the third time in this one. As Brighton Anderson fumbled it away, Jersey Shore takes over at midfield and holds this 18-point lead and looks to extend it. 1st and 10 in the shotgun from the 48. It's a delay handoff to Elijah Jordan. The back goes flying. 40, 35, and splatter down at the 29-yard line. Tackle from behind by the free safety, Ryan Reichel. And Jersey Shore gets down to the 30 for a pickup of 18.
Elijah Jordan has kind of been held in check here the late part of the season, not getting as many carries. Big burst there.
Field is opened up, especially with Esser now off. Packer to the right side of Brady Jordan. 4 wide set, 3 receivers left. Connor Griffin, the outside receiver. Shore slows down the pace. 1st and 10 from the 30. 4 down linemen here for Meadville. Jersey Shore looks to let the play clock go all the way down. There's no incentive to go any quicker. Feels weird. What am I doing with this pause time? Jersey Shore goes so quickly. Now they finally go. It's a handoff left. Packer gets bottled up and spit out for a loss of yards. Rowan Woodrow cuts him off back at the 32. I've never had a Jersey Shore play where you're just standing there like, what's supposed to happen? You're usually going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you have to do that. It is very unusual, but there's no question. You really have to kind of melt the clock. This is playoff time. You don't have to win by 30 points. You just got to win the ball game to advance. Nice tackle there, open field by Woodrow.
2nd and 3rd, about 12 for Jersey Shore at the 32 of Meadville. Brady Jordan just waiting, catching his breath. Meadville stacks the line. They bring pressure off the right edge. And now they empty the backfield as Jersey Shore. Brady Jordan, a keeper, tries to run it right. He has his angle cut off, and he can't change direction. And he's mashed down at the 34. Loss of a couple more yards as Anderson and company cut him off from the left side. Bazell joins him, and it's 3rd and long for Jersey Shore with the 34 Meadville. But they're in the interest of chewing clock here. We're under 9 to play.
Take care of the football, take care of the clock. Go home with a win.
3rd and 14 at the 34 Meadville. Between the hashes, Brady Jordan looks to the near side. He's got 4 wide, 2 each way. Dathan Tyson, the sophomore, who's come on of late in the right side slot. Next to Caden Hess. Meadville with 4 down linemen. The defensive end, Justice Esser, just came out. Jordan takes a shotgun snap, rolls right, backside pressure. He cannot get away from Buzzle, who's had a monster game defensively, who rolls him over at the 38. Brady Jordan outside the numbers of the right. He couldn't get outside and make a play downfield. But Jersey Shore on 4th down here will get the punting unit out there and try to burn some more clock. Meadville might start thinking timeouts.
Buzzle so effective. Brady Jordan trying to direct traffic there to get a receiver open, but Buzzle gave him no chance. Rushed in full speed for a nice sack.
We're under 8 minutes to play. There's still 15 seconds on the play clock. Jersey Shore will use most, if not all of it. Kalon Simmons' last punt return slipped up on the turf. This right-footed kick, he calls a fair catch, and he tries to snatch it over his head at his 5. That ball was going right into the end zone, but that cost Meadville some more yardage.
that is a miscue that hurts you, especially when you're down 18 and have 7:47 to make that ground up.
It's always tough, Sam, because you teach your punt returners to catch the football so you don't give up any yards, but you have to realize where you are and what the football is doing. Over the head, sailing, obviously probably would have got to the end zone on the fly, so really kind of a miscue there. Be interesting to see, Sam, does Meadville, who's been more effective than we thought, do they try and take a shot down the field in the passing game?
Well, they got to try something and do it quickly. Longstreth, the junior quarterback, who doesn't throw it very much, under center, 1st and 10 from his own 5, and flags come in before we try to get the play going. That's half the distance to the goal on the false start, and this is where that last miscue by Simmons is going to hurt you because now you're in the shadow of your own end zone.
Any type of mistake here is going to drive you back, and Shore's been so effective all season long, really putting pressure on your quarterback and running backs here. You know Shore would love to pick up a sack or something, get a safety on a play.
We're down to 7:45 to play. Meadville down 24-6 in the state quarterfinals, going left to right against Jersey Shore's 5-man front. 2nd and 13 from inside the 3. Trying to hand it off left, but minimal yardage up the middle as it's Simmons who doesn't go very far. Carter Peacock on the tackle, get up to the 4, and that becomes a 3rd and 13. Or 3rd and 11.
Stuffed in the middle there. Lee Springman, Zach Rooney on the right side of that Jersey Shore defense. Really stout to, again, allow those linebackers to come in and make the big hit.
Meadville trying to avoid ending its season right here in the state quarterfinals. 3rd and 11 from the 4. It's a handoff right side. Simmons gets shifty outside of the 7, but a really swift tackle by the cornerback, Connor Griffin, to cut off his angle as he tried to cut it to the right sideline. Holds it to a short run, gets to the 9-yard line, a 5-yard gain, and that becomes a 3rd and about 7.
Meadville got what they wanted on that play. Simmons one-on-one with the defender to have a chance to make a cutback. Connor Griffin got his hands on him, and he's been so effective. He gets his hands on you for the most part. He's going to bring you down to the turf.
We're at 6.5 to go here in the 4th. Meadville running out of time, down 18. 3rd and 7:09. Under center, Longstreth. It's a handoff left. Buzzle backs his way across the 10. Swarmed across the 11. And Jersey Shore all over him. And that's as far as he gets, the 11-yard line. And from there, Meadville out of options as they need to pick up another 4.5 yards.
You know, if you were a passing team, you might think about going for it here on 4th, even though you're super deep in your own territory, but you're down 18 points. But, you know, just not really effective play in, play out throwing the football. So you're going to bring your punt team on. Cooper Peacock, you know, he's looking to make a big play here.
Ryan Reichel stands behind his own goal line to receive the long snap from Hunter Graham. He does. Protection team back there. Jersey Shore doesn't rush anybody. And Cooper Peacock shifts to his right to make the fair catch over at the 42 of Meadville. Jersey Shore, great field position. Meadville and Jersey Shore each with 3 timeouts. Jersey Shore wants this time to just melt away like the snow on the side of the field. There's 5:43 to go, and Jersey Shore hasn't scored this half. That's fine because they continue to keep Meadville's offense from getting points on the board.
If you're an offensive fan, Sam, you've kind of been bored here in half number 2. No points on the board, no big plays, but been effective because the Bulldog defense on the Jersey Shore side has been effective as well.
3 wide set out of the eye. 1st and 10 for Jersey Shore. It's a fake handoff. Brady Jordan keeps it, goes right side, gets inside the 35 before he's finally swung aside at the 34. Brady Jordan sold the fake and picks up 8 yards, and the Shore quarterback makes it 2nd and 2.
Good ball handling there. There was a huge pile right in the middle of that play. The Meadville defense was certainly not going to give up a run to Hayden Packer, but at the last second, Brady Jordan able to pull that one out. Super nice gain on 1st down.
It's 2nd and about 3 for Jersey Shore, actually 2. About from inside the 35, closer to the 34. Jordan under center in the eye. Griffin, the receiver, out left. Hess to the right. Connor Davis, the tight end, to the left. Clock at 5 minutes to go and counting here in the state quarterfinals. Griffin gets under center, takes the snap, pitch left. Elijah Jordan, that play was snuffed out. He just gets racked up back at the 39, and Brighton Anderson, the tackle for loss, as Jersey Shore loses 5.
It is easy to see why the Meadville team has gotten to this point. Their defense against all types of run, pitches, etc., for the most part, very, very effective. The Jersey Shore running game, not putting up big numbers here today. Very quick defense for the Meadville Bulldogs.
3rd and 8, Jersey Shore at the Meadville 39, and everybody is standing, essentially just getting a break on the field. This high-tempo offense is just trying to let the clock roll away. It's down to 5 seconds of the play clock. Jordan under center in the offset eye, takes a 3-step drop, flings it left side, wants Connor Griffin with the defensive backs turned. He hauls it in at the 18 and fights his way up the left sideline to the 12. A flag comes in as the play was winding down. We'll see what that amounts to. He was eventually tackled by Amari Lewis, but we'll check this flag.
One-on-one, Connor Griffin really turned into a reliable receiver, and if I saw it correctly, which I may not have, I think there's a face mask on Connor Griffin to end that play. If that's true, Shore going to be goal to goal here after the penalty.
Had Jefferson's back turned to him, and then from there, Jordan just had to give him a catchable ball. Called it.
Yep.
And Jersey Shore goal to go, 4:02 to go, and 24-6 lead over Meadville here in the state quarterfinals. Bulldogs trying to get back to the semifinals, and they can just about taste it. Brady Jordan under center. 1st and goal at the 7 of Meadville. Left hash. Clock rolling, under 4 to go. Meadville still got all 3 timeouts. And Jersey Shore just continues to burn more of that time away.
I think Coach Collins realizes, Sam, I could use those timeouts, but I don't think I can put together 18 points late in the ballgame.
1st and goal at the 7. Brady Jordan rolls out right, tries to step outside the pocket, and he's blasted. Jordan Young, a really impressive tackle over at the 6 as he picks up 1.5 yards. 2nd and goal from there for Jersey Shore.
We've seen that on the other side so many times. Tate Sechrist or somebody from the backside able to come in for the big play there. Jordan Young for Meadville.
Well, now Meadville takes a timeout. They got 2 more, and we got 3:29 to go. It's 24-6 Jersey Shore, and the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore, assuming they hold on here, they're up 18, and they have not let up any points in nearly 2 quarters to Meadville. They will get either Bell Vernon or Aliquippa next week. Bell Vernon, a 10-0 team. The Leopards, they just beat Thomas Jefferson 21-7. Aliquippa, meanwhile, 10-1. They come off the double overtime victory over McKeesport, and of course the Quips, one of the most historic programs you're going to find anywhere.
You know, 2 very good teams. Obviously, all the teams are good at this point when you get into the state quarterfinals, semifinals, but the Quips have a storied history, a lot of players that have gone there and then on to major colleges and the NFL as well, Darrell Rivas being the most recent. So no matter what the matchup is going to be, if Shore can hold on here for the last 3:31 as they reset the clock, going to be a great matchup next week in the state semis.
2nd and goal from the 6 for Jersey Shore, right hash. Brady Jordan under center, gives it off to Packer. The fullback marches straight ahead into the end zone for a touchdown. 30-6, Jersey Shore. That about wraps this one up.
You know, it's always interesting to me, Sam, the coach from Meadville calls the timeout. Your defense had just made a big play with Jordan Young getting Brady Jordan from behind, and then you think you'd be all set up, and boom, touchdown for the opponent, Hayden Packer.
Number 20 on the year for Packer. Here's the PAT. Snap a little low. Hess does a nice job holding it, but Miller pushes it wide right. 30-6 Jersey Shore. And the Bulldogs have a big lead in the home stretch. Meadville trying to finish off its season strong, but not going too well here as this game is unraveled and fallen in favor of Jersey Shore. We're coming back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this from Clarion.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Meixel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Meixel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Hayden Packer's 6-yard touchdown run caps off another Jersey Shore touchdown drive. They kick it off right to left. Does Jersey Shore. Breck Miller sends it to the 15. And at the right hash marks fielded by Kalon Simmons. Meadville's speedy returner stops outside the 20 left side, tries to turn it back, but he's plastered right about there. Jersey Shore has Hayden Packer, the All-State linebacker, hit him and then help him up. Recognized game there. But back at the 22, it is Meadville that's the District 10 champ. A really, really impressive season, but they're going to come up short here at Clarion University on this cold late November day against a Jersey Shore team that has gone from an 0-10 team in Tom Gravish's first year 10 years ago to a state powerhouse.
The only way that Meadville had a chance is if you return that kickoff for a touchdown and then get the onside kick as well. Shore did a good job on the coverage.
1st and 10 from the 22. Meadville in the bunch set, hands it off right. Simmons bounces off of tacklers, and they don't have to move the chains at all because he's sent down right back where he started at the 22 as the linebackers, Carter Peacock and Hayden Packer, come over there. Tate Sechrist as well. No gain for 2nd and 10.
The Bulldog defense on the Jersey Shore side been so consistent and has really gotten more consistent against the run as this season has gone on. I was wondering last week against ACC with the size advantage that the Vikings had that they would be able to run the football effectively, and they did not. And Meadville, for the most part, today shut down as well. 2nd
and 10, Meadville own 22. Waning moments of this game. It's Longstreth, the handoff left. Off tackle, Buzzle tries to fight his way forward. He extends the ball to the 25, but that's it as he rolls down for 3 yards, and 3rd and 7 from there. Jersey Shore, the winningest season in program history, will go to 14-0 after this. The District 4 champs, they've just clobbered opponents in just about every game. Haven't had a tight game in a long time. Central Catholic was close early, but Jersey Shore pulled away. Here they never trailed. 3rd and 7 on 25, about 2 to go. Meadville hands it off right. Simmons gets bottled up, and Jordan comes over to him. And actually, that was Amari Lewis, the fullback. Brady Jordan gets over to him. No gain at the 25, and it's 4th down for Meadville, and probably the final offensive possession of their season.
What's really been impressive, Brady Jordan, Caden Hess, Connor Griffin, Cooper Peacock, all from that defensive back position. They've covered the receivers for the most part, but really have come up in run support for this Jersey Shore Bulldog defense.
Jersey Shore State Bank sponsoring our scoreboard update. 30-6, beg your pardon, with 1:30 to go. Visit jssb.com for more info on their products and services. And with the speed of this game, you can listen to our post game, and then you can catch the Bell Vernon Aliquippa game to decide who Jersey Shore is going to play, the winner out of District 7. And Meadville calls a timeout here at 4th and 7 around the 25, and Ray Collins brings his guys over to the side, and you have to give credit because this is a team that he mentioned it to me. I always end my calls with coaches. I said, is there anything else that I didn't ask you'd like to tell me about your team? Oftentimes it's, thank you very much, let me get off the phone. But Ray Collins, he says that we had 3 returning starters who weren't picked to win our region. We basically took a JV team, got them ready as fast as possible. And when speaking to him, he had as much respect for Jersey Shore as probably any coach I've spoken with. Really a lot of nice things to say about this Meadville program. But today, they just got outmatched by a really good Jersey Shore team.
And Coach Collins, they obviously have a lot to look forward to. They only lose one player, Buzzle, who's a very good player, but still you're only losing one starter on both sides of the football. So they're going to have a very strong opportunity next year to be back here in the playoffs again.
They come out of the timeout and see if they want to keep the offense out there. It looks like the offense is out there, although the team with 33 players dressed, the sideline is looking pretty scarce in terms of bodies in uniforms. They huddle up and they may punt it away. Looks like they don't. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. They got to pick up 7 yards from their own 25. Longstreth, play fake, rolls left. He's off balance and he's absolutely demolished at the 15. He takes a whopping hit, and Jersey Shore's Carter Peacock gets in there and steamrolls him. Loss of 10, turnover on downs. Jersey Shore's got the ball, and they can kneel on this one with 1:14 to go.
Looking for Simmons down the sidelines, Caden Hess, and then also Cooper Peacock fading over to cover him to not give the quarterback an opportunity. Great rush there, big sack. Couple knees here. The Bulldogs of Jersey Shore going on to the state semifinal.
Jersey Shore in victory formation. 30-6 they lead, and 30-6 looks like it'll be the final score in this one. A Meadville offense that, although aided by a few 70-point games to slant the stats, averaging near 45 points a game and running for nearly 400 yards a game against Jersey Shore in this one, they were pretty much held in check. And the Bulldogs
have the fans roaring in front of us here at Clarion University's football field. Shore traveled about 2 hours to come here and play a game today. A little bit shorter of a trip for Meadville, but here in the cold, in the snow, Jersey Shore with one more knee to take. Brady Jordan puts his left knee down back at the 22, and it's all handshakes and good vibes for Jersey Shore. Tom Grathish, for 3 straight seasons, has taken his team all the way to the state semifinals, and the Bulldogs are not done yet. 30-6, Jersey Shore tops Meadville in the state quarterfinals and gets either Bell Vernon or Aliquippa in a week to decide who's going to Hershey. What a game and what a performance by these Jersey Shore Bulldogs as we shake hands as the clock has not even struck 0, and now it finally does. Bulldogs at Jersey Shore win it by 24.
Super job by Jersey Shore, scoring from the defense, pass plays, big running play at the end for Hayden Packer to wrap it all up. Looking forward to the state semifinals next week, Sam.
We don't know where we're playing, but we'll have time to catch the Bell Vernon Aliquippa game. In about 10 minutes, that'll kick off from Heinz Field. We'll give you post-game coverage here. We'll have our player of the game, and we'll have some stats from this Jersey Shore victory over the District 10 champs. Jersey Shore wins it in the state quarterfinals for a 3rd straight year, 30-6 over the Meadville Bulldogs. Post-game with Brandon Barker and I is right around the corner here on the Bear Country Sports Network from Clarion. Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Are you recently retired? Are you a shift worker or stay-at-home parent? Enjoy travel? School bus drivers enjoy holidays, weekends, and summers off with paid unemployment benefits. Contact 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you had bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. Take care, Coach Chris Davis, and want to give you the shout-out here on the post-game show, giving us our stats, which we'll read to you in a moment. We got a meeting somewhere in this state next week because Jersey Shore football beat Meadville 30-6. Brandon Barker with us here on our post-game coverage from Clarion University. It was 24-6 at halftime, and Jersey Shore just never let up. The defense under Alex Jackson, it just continues to amaze as Jersey Shore, it just continues to hold opponents to 10 or less points. This is now the 8th time in 14 games Jersey Shore has done that. And Brandon, this defense allows this offense to do what it does, and in perfect harmony, they come together, and now they're in the state semifinals yet again.
Yeah, and what's nice to see about it is the fact that Jersey Shore's offense, look, these guys play both ways all game long. Most of these guys on the offensive defense, maybe one or two don't play on defense, but I'm really impressed by how when they come out of the half, they understand their adjustments and they can transition it to the field. Not only that, but not try to mix in the offense and the defense. And it's always nice to see that kind of aspect, Coach Alex Jackson has done a terrific job with this defense over the years since 2012 when he first showed up. He's had numerous times where he's had this defense in the top 5 in the state in not allowing points against each other. He's had it multiple times. He's done a really good job, and not only that, his players play really well, and the fact, really nice to see is he's the linebacker coach for Jersey Shore. He does a really good job of developing great linebackers. Hayden Packer and Carter Peacock are just the next 2 ones here for now.
Well, Jersey Shore, usually we start with the offensive stats post-game, but I think, Brandon, we should go with defense first because defense wins championships, as we know. And defense, that was the name of the game here because in the cold, the question would be just the Meadville run game, how is it going to hold up? And it was good. I don't have the Meadville rushing stats, but they probably, I would say, ballpark ran for 150 to 175, I would say off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I think somewhere in there, somewhere between 150 and 200, I'd probably say. So, again, that's a lot of ground, but this is a team that averages nearly 380 yards on the ground per game, and they held the ball for a while. They passed it a little more than they normally do. They had some success with it, but they couldn't get by this defense, and this Jersey Shore defense just going top to bottom because just mental math, not my strong suit, but Cooper Peacock had 5 solo tackles, 5 assists. That gives him 7.5 tackles. He also had a sack and a forced fumble. Cooper with some really big hits, and that forced fumble was a big one. It led to Tate Sechrist game-opening touchdown, a 75-yard return to the house. Speaking of Tate Sechrist, he had 2 tackles solo, 3 assists, and that 75-yard return, and he's been phenomenal this year. Carter Peacock, the senior, absolutely stunning for him as he comes off a game with 11 solo tackles. In this one, he picked up 9 solo stops as well as 9 assists as he just continues to rack up the stops. A sack for him, a couple TFLs. Hayden Packer, the all-state linebacker, doing what he does best is he had 10 solo stops and also picked up 5 assists for 12.5 tackles and had a tackle for loss as well. Jersey Shore with the fumble recovery from Dirk Stetz in addition to what happened with Tate Sechrist returning that opening one to the house. Also an interception that Caden Hess got off the hands of Brady Jordan as he tipped that pass that came over to him. Defensively, those are some of the big numbers. Leader in tackles for loss is Dirk Stetz with 3 of them. Also Jersey Shore with Connor Davis picking up about 8 tackles, and Hayden Packer had a tackle for loss as well as Davis did. So in terms of those defensive numbers, Brandon, as I get the offensive numbers ready, what stands out to you?
Well, what stands out to me is first things first, let's acknowledge the fumble return for a touchdown. I mean, that was spectacular. Not only did he return it all the way back, but we have to look at where they were for Meadville. They were in the red zone. They were about ready to score. They were driving down the field on a short defense. Get this big turnover. They turned the momentum all the way over to the side of Jersey Shore, and they never looked back from that defensively. And, you know, I want to say from Meadville's game, not only did they run the ball well, but when they went to pass it, they blocked our defensive linemen pretty well. Now, the stats do jump out a little bit later. Stats and all them got a couple of big tackles. Zach Rooney and all them got some tackles. But for most part of this game, Meadville's offensive line held the defensive line in check. The only thing that really saved us was back the great coverage we had in the secondary between Caden Hess all the way over to Brady Jordan to back over to Connor Griffin.
Well, Jersey Shore offensively ran for 127 yards and threw for 173. That's not the numbers you'll normally get out of a Shore offense that averages just over 259 a game on the ground and 135.8 through the air, but the passing game led to some big plays for Jersey Shore. Brady Jordan did get dropped for 4 sacks, but he went for 173 yards in this one, and the 2 big ones in the first half, the 56-yarder to Caden Hess and the 59-yarder to Cooper Peacock. And aside from that, and a 27-yard hookup with Connor Griffin, he didn't need to complete too many passes, but the ones he hit were big ones, and Brady Jordan also ran it for 43 yards. Hayden Packer, 61 yards, including a 6-yard touchdown run on his last carry of the game, and that really sealed the deal for Jersey Shore. Packers now got 20 rushing touchdowns this year. Elijah Jordan, 23 yards on the ground.
20 rushing touchdowns this year. Elijah Jordan, 23 yards on the ground. He broke off a big 18-yarder in the fourth quarter. Mentioned the receiving, and really, for a lot of those guys, the big plays were their only plays. 82 yards to lead the team for Cooper Peacock, the 59-yarder, a 23-yarder, and a 1-yarder. Connor Griffin, a 27-yarder, a 6-yarder, and a 2-yarder. And Caden Hess, the only time he was able to haul in a ball was that 56-yarder for a touchdown. Breck Miller also sank a 29-yard field goal going into halftime, and he had all but one of his PATs as he continues his stellar special teams year. So a lot to unpack there, but all in all, the defense was the catalyst for Jersey Shore's success, but we continue to see the big plays work again, and they rarely turned it over. Brady Jordan had the one interception, but aside of that, Jersey Shore was able to do the things that Coach Tom Gravish wants: manageable down and distance, take care of the football, and sets up the big plays.
Yeah, it does, and it all starts with your quarterback. Now, like you said, Brady did have one interception in this game, but other than that, the way I saw him throw the ball tonight, he didn't make any bad decisions. He made perfect throws to his receivers, or only they can catch him, not the corners or any of the safeties can catch him. And not only that, he had precision. That pass he had to Cooper Peacock was probably the most precise pass he's had all year long, most accurate in the middle. That was probably, if he'd have thrown that a little bit to the outside, that's picked. He's thrown it to the left, it's probably tipped and intercepted at some point. So that's where the magistrate of Brady Jordan maturing as a passer, not only being as athletic as he is, but being able to step up in the pocket and throw dimes to these guys, to Caden Hess and all that. And at this point in the year, Brady Jordan, not only that, he's also mastering the touch pass, which really helped them out on that big scoring drive with Caden Hess. He almost had it. If it were just a little, Caden would have caught one and a little bit more thrown to Caden Hess, we'd had three more touchdowns on the board. Two more touchdowns on the board. But I'm really impressed with Brady Jordan. He's probably going to be one of my picks for after game stars because he's lightening up and he is really maturing as a big star quarterback.
Well, why don't we get right to it, Brandon? Why wait? You mentioned Brady Jordan as one of your picks, and you can throw in a couple more stars. Jersey Shore having the big performances by a number of key players.
Yeah, well, I'll go with Hayden Packer. He's bell cow of this team. He gets most of the carries now. Elijah Jordan, he's got the speed, but when you got Hayden Packer be able to pull through people and go through the defense as well as he can, there's no stopping a Jersey Shore offense like that. And my third one, it's Tate Seacrest running that one all the way back. Look, he not only ran it back, but he pulled away. Defensive line, people who run the defensive line don't usually run that fast. Tate Seacrest has that pass, and not only that, I do believe that's his first defensive touchdown being a freshman. I think that might be his first ever defensive touchdown, but we'll get more on that next week.
Yep, that I can confirm. It was his first defensive touchdown. He had one rushing touchdown this year. Tate Seacrest, the sophomore who's been just so big defensively coming into the game, leading Jersey Shore in sacks. He had 7 of them coming in. It was second in tackles for loss. He's a big-time player on that defensive line, and he is not disappointed. Well, lastly, before we go, I do want to get to some out-of-town scores. There's not many games going on. There's about to be a kickoff at Heinz Field for the team at Jersey Shore will face either Bell Vernon or Aliquippa. The Quips coming off a double overtime thriller as they outlast McKeesport, one of those big schools out by Pittsburgh. Another one, Bell Vernon. They beat the reigning state champs, Thomas Jefferson, back-to-back state champs, I should add, 21-7 last week. And whoever Jersey Shore gets out of those two, they're going to be facing a very, very good team, as you would expect when you get to the Final Four in the state.
Yeah, you are. And, I like to go with the tradition of the Quips, and, they've taken them a couple years to get back up to this level where they're at right now, where they're consistently back in the PIAA semifinals and finals. But I'm going to give you the edge to Bell Vernon. Bell Vernon won a good game against Thomas Jefferson, the returning state champs. Bell Vernon has got a really good balanced offensive attack, and their defense is one of the more stout ones in the Western Pennsylvania Interathletic League. They really know how to pick apart a defense real well offensively and know how to stop some of the key stuff in Jersey Shore. So I'm hoping it's Bell Vernon because I think it'll be a really good game, but I'd love to see either one. I'd love to see us face Aliquippa and kind of put ourselves up to the standard that is Aliquippa and finally see where our program's at. And I'll get some other scores here too. Canton and Old Forge it was 14-0 in the fourth quarter. Well, Canton's come back now. They're tied 14-14. Canton trying to move on into the Pennsylvania State semifinals. And the other one, Harrisburg and State College, 13-10 down. So Harrisburg is one of the top teams down there in that league. State College is trying to pull an upset. Nobody picked State College to win that game against Harrisburg.
So Harrisburg's up 13-10, just to confirm that.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we got. The winner of that will get Mount Lebanon next week in 6A. In 1A, Canton, the only other team in District 4 yet to lose a game. Jersey Shore and Canton, the two teams there, and Southern Columbia doesn't even have that over anyone, but they're looking good. They're in the 2A semifinals after their win over Richland last night, 62-20.
And I got a couple more things. First of all, you want to listen to the Bell Vernon game. They are on WJPA.com. They'll have a live stream there as well. So you're interested to find out who Shore's going to be and listen to how well Jersey Shore lines up against either one of these teams. That's the chance to go. And Penn State football, 3:30 here in a couple minutes. Penn State trying to pull an upset over number 12 Michigan State. And Michigan up 28-20 over Ohio State.
Ooh, the rivalry. Okay. We'll see if the Fighting Jim Harbaughs can finally get in the win column against the Buckeyes. There's a lot to unpack there in terms of our out-of-town scores, and want to give another shout-out to our friends at Susquehanna Transit, sponsoring our out-of-town scores. Check out their upcoming tours, including the AMT Winter Wonderland on December 1st, Radio City Christmas Spectacular on the 8th, and Christmas shopping in New York City on December 11th and 18th, and Cozy R's Christmas Village on the 27th. Jersey Shore 30-6. What a victory over Meadville, and it's on to the state semifinals again for the Bulldogs. Big thanks to Dave Stratton back in studio, my color commentator Doug Byerly, and everybody else here at Clarion University, and both for Meadville and Jersey Shore making this possible. Brandon Barker, any wise words as we depart?
Well, let's get on. Let's find out who we're playing, and let's figure out where we're going to go. I'd love to go to Heinz Field. Some people were speculating that. Let's go to Heinz Field.
Yeah, that would be cool to go to Heinz Field. Who knows what's going to happen. So long from Clarion, 30-6 the final. Jersey Shore wins it over Meadville. So long, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Thanks for listening to today's game against Meadville, brought to you by the law offices of Dreyer and Dieter, TLC Fuels, S.A. Piper Logistics, Woodlands Bank, Guy Rock Excavating, Country Berry Shack, River Valley Internet, Jersey Shore State Bank, Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Susquehanna Transit, Domino's, Penn Strategies, B.A. Mike's Electric, First Quality, American Legion Post 36, Kevin Peacock Garbage Removal, Hollick's Coal and Oil, Charles Construction, Fred Ham Disposal, Oval Country Store, Pizza to Go, the Dave Winkleman Team at Anchor Real Estate, and Santino's Italian Cuisine. We're back next week for the next round of the state playoffs on the Bear Country Sports Network. Listen to Bear to find out more. 99.9 FM streaming through Bear 999.